All right.
Howdy. Welcome to Dusty Death. It is here again. We totally have recorded recently and not 4 weeks ago.
What do you mean? It was an entire year, actually.
Right.
I haven't
Hey,
talked to you guys in a year.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for the cliffhanger that we left for year long, but Oscar sucks. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
mm,
Osper's fault.
Speaking
yeah.
of, I'm Osper. I voluntarily ate soap. Pret, say some fun fact about yourself.
Hey, I'm Fretz. I also voluntarily ate soap.
I can't follow that up. That's too funny.
Hi, I'm Aiden, and I've never eaten soap, but I've thought about it.
I'm
I,
Quinn. I did not voluntarily eat soap, but I have.
yeah, come
You
on, Branson.
haven't
Something.
voluntarily ate it, but you did voluntarily eat it? Whoa.
But I did eat it.
Whoa.
No,
Well,
don't.
Hello, my name is
amazing.
Saga, and I voluntarily ate shaving cream. And you know what? That's a good texture. I'll give it texture.
Let's see. I would ask Mike, but Mike isn't here, and we miss him so much.
Yeah. He is currently missing in action in the job wars.
I don't
Oh,
know if we'll ever see him again.
I was going to say he's dead, and then I was like, I don't know if he's not dead or something.
He has work again.
I thought for a second when you said missing in action, it just wasn't going to end with at the job wars. I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say missing in action. I was like, oh, is he in the army?
I guess.
No. In fact, I'm like 45 minutes away from him.
Sorry.
Nice.
So, last session, we left off with everyone being sad by a man's head exploding.
Yeah, fuck you, by the
I
way.
don't remember that. I wasn't there. It didn't happen.
No, to go into
Send
more
pics.
detail, the party went to Oklahoma City because Victor found some information about a cult stalking him.
Yeah, freaky cult.
Got there at night. They went to the Argus safe house to go to the Argus main headquarters. They saw government shit. Then a
Yeah.
man's head exploded.
Well, specifically, it was Sebastian, a cool dude that we all knew, that some of us knew in a previous campaign, and yeah, his head kind of did that.
Yeah.
Is that kind of just did that?
Don't worry
I don't
about
think
his head just
Lethal, I
does
guess.
that.
his head just does that. He'll be back. Don't worry.
He'll get better.
He's gonna go to the head store.
Alright. Well, for this very amazing session to start out, after such a dramatic ending of last session, Andra, firstly, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Did I just see a man's head explode?
No, you didn't see it. However, you don't feel like you need to do that many drugs today. Good job.
Oh, 3 drops. Let's go. 2 drops.
It, it's like a one drop day if you want.
Oh, it's a 1 drop day? Okay, we
Yeah.
go on 1 drop.
A one drop day.
It's a 1 drop day. Oh God. What are
So the day, the day had been coming to a close pretty recently, and you were at the bar like normal. You saw someone
not
hand a
drinking?
pack of letters to John. They wave you over to the bar, Andra.
Oh, I head over. John
Hey,
John John has the good stuff.
I got some letters here that are for you. Got three of them.
Oh, that's good. That's not the right voice. Sorry. Other character. Oh, you do? Who are they from?
Yeah,
Can you tell?
yeah. One says Carminer. One
Oh,
says I'm trying to find the letter. One says Ma, and the other one has just some initials on it.
oh, I know who that is. And I take all 3 letters. we put the one with the initials just in the bag for a bit. That's for later.
Nice.
And I open up the one from Carminer.
I pinned the message in our chat so you can reread it.
If I remember this one correctly, it's basically just Carminer's like, "Hey, your friends are being dumb." Uh,
Andra, your friends are in Oklahoma City and they walked into a random building. I don't really know why. But they're here and they didn't bring you. So I wanted to tell you just in case they're being idiots.
oh, I didn't want to drive at night. And I just put that up. I'm like, I'm gonna drive after these idiots. Uh, and then I read the one
Idiots.
from Mom. Hey, you're friends with me. You're pretty low on the intelligence scale.
Actually, I'm probably higher than most of you.
Yeah, probably. Then I just read
Victor's
the
a
one from Mom.
dummy.
That one's pretty. That one's pretty just sweet. So she just puts that one up too.
The one from Andra's mom basically just is like, "Hey, I miss you. You're my daughter. I want to see you because I haven't seen you in a bit."
She's so much taller than me. My mom is so tall. My
I
entire
mean,
family
you're
is tall.
I think Carminer would be like the second tallest compared to your dad.
Yeah, I think Dad's the tallest.
'Cause he's full-blooded Goliath.
He's full Goliath, and Goliaths are big.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah, after seeing that, she like is like, I guess we're going to Oklahoma City, and she kind of just like gets her car keys out. She's like, um, I'll be back in a day or two, Rob. Tell me if you get any letters. Well, when I'm back.
Will do. I'll keep them in a special little folder just for you.
She double checks her ammunition just to make sure she's fine. She's fine. And then she starts heading out to her car and heading to Oklahoma City.
Alrighty.
'Cause who knows what her friends are doing?
While you are driving to Oklahoma City, and I didn't say this in the last session because none of you three were in the area.
Oh
You've been
no.
driving for about 2 out of the 5 hours because it's about a 5 hour drive.
Yep.
It's been 2 hours when suddenly, like, the lights of the stars just kind of go out of nowhere,
That's
and
spooky.
you can tell in the distance a large dust storm is brewing up.
I have a tarp for this, don't I? Pretty sure
Do
I do. Let me double check. I literally bought stuff because I knew at some point I would be stuck inside of a dust storm.
and if we cut away to halfway across the nation in an underground bunker, a man's head is getting exploded right now.
Fun.
That's not a laughing matter. No matter
For a
how.
reference of time for the audience.
Wow, so it's concurrent, huh?
Okay,
Indeed.
so out of
Wow.
curiosity, is this storm starting to gain on me as I'm
Yeah,
driving?
it looks like it's coming around you, like targeting you specifically.
You're being introduced.
She like stops the car, like gets a tarp out, and like starts preparing the car to survive through this.
Mm. As
She's
you're out, can I have you roll uh just a second. I don't need you to roll anything. I need to look at something in my stuff.
can't
Right.
choose a wisdom.
Um your Arcana skills is actually not the worst I've seen. You step out and you sort of look over towards the dust storm. You can tell that you remember the dust storm that happened a few days ago when you were in the church and how it felt very powerful.
Yep.
You can tell this one's twice as strong, maybe more.
Oh God. That's all she says. As she's like still preparing the car for the worst.
Mm. You've been in a few like minor dust storms in your car before, so you know how to lock it down and make sure everything's good for you to sleep inside for a day if you need.
Yeah, I made sure my water is good, nice and tight right now, so I don't get sand in there.
Mm.
I got my rations if all else fails. You don't need two arms.
As you are in the car, it is black, like pitch black, because you've put the tarp over your windows and everything.
Yep.
You hear a screeching and a hollering wind whipping around the truck. You feel that it is moving the truck a little bit because of how strong these winds are. And at one point, you could almost swear that you feel like something bumped into the truck that wasn't wind.
Jesus. She gets a little sip of water and then she tries to relax as much as she can.
Mm.
Well, this isn't fun. Must have been danger to this.
But with that, the storm lasts an hour to 2 hours. It's pretty rough throughout the 2 hours. But you hear the wind die down, and eventually everything falls deathly silent once again.
Well, I guess we're back on our little vacation. And she like unprepares the car and makes sure that nothing is like too screwed up, like the wheels aren't buried. She unburies the wheels, stuff like that.
Right. When you step out, you realize that it's kind of hard to push your door open because the dust that is accumulated around your truck is about 5 inches high. It's scraping the very bottom of the door when you push it open.
She starts prepping the truck for actually getting out of this situation. But
Uh, are
that
you are you looking around at all to see if like anything's around or if anything's weird?
oh yeah, I look around.
Do a perception or an investigation check.
Perception or investigation.
Hmm.
I wonder if that's enough.
So you
Wow.
see that majority of the dust has come around your truck. There isn't this much dust around the trees in the background or even on much of the road. In
That's
addition, you look at some of the dust around your truck and you see a singular footprint of sorts. It is looks humanoid almost, like it's wearing a shoe. There's three toes sort of sticking out from the top of the foot.
strange. Trying to remember if she has a piece of paper so she can like take an impression of this.
I think you would, at least from the like military depot shop you went to.
Yeah, just I think I literally asked just for a little journal from there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I have a journal.
Woo.
That's the thing I just actually asked for and bought.
Hmm?
Yeah, so I like take out a piece of paper and get an impression of this like foot. Like you used to do back in grade school with the leaves.
Try it at home yourself, kids.
Try it at home yourself. Find the leaf. And
If
that's
any
it.
kids
That's
are
the,
watching this, I would be concerned.
poor kids. This
Poor
isn't
little Timmy.
this isn't good entertainment. Go watch like Bluey. I'm pretty sure that's actually good.
Louis
Small
is pretty
children,
good.
small
We're
children,
not
do not watch this.
small
Do not
children.
listen.
Small children do not watch this. Yeah, it's just
This is
horrible.
rated PG-13 and up.
PG 13 and up.
I don't know about 13. PG-13.
Sometimes we probably
It's
lean a bit
rated
more into like
PG
16,
adult
17.
and yeah, we're like 18-ish. Like you'd need a driver's license to get in here.
Yeah, I think maybe 17 and up would be a rating for this one.
16 and up actually. I would
Yeah,
say
Mature rating is
I'd say
17 and up.
16. Mm,
16-ish.
I feel like you could be 16 and be fine.
Yeah.
If you're in high school, sure, come on in. No
ask for your
freshmen
parents
allowed.
ask for your parents' permission first before watching this.
Parental permission required.
Yeah, you have to put the entire signed form into our business email that we do not have.
Rape Club Penguin now.
Well, I mean, that'd be great.
Alrighty. Um, but the footprint is about the size of the piece of paper, so it's kind of big in reference.
Is it like how big? Is it like around the size of my family or like slightly smaller?
It's it's like a not normal person, but like the average humanoid. So like Victor, Igni, Moss
Okay.
sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, Igni's pretty tall for an average humanoid.
Yeah, but they're classified as average height.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, yeah. I just take the impression. That's all I saw, right? The
Yeah,
sand being piled up around my car specifically.
yeah.
Well, that isn't good. That's all they say. I'm like, this sounds like some Fae story I was told when I was younger or some crap.
But with that, once you get your truck all situated out, you can continue your drive, and it's pretty quiet. You don't see many cars out on the road. It's just driving along. Uh, and by the time you make it to Oklahoma City, it is pretty late at night, probably midnight.
I guess I start driving towards my mom's home.
Mm. Well, believe it or not, on the way to your mom's house is the business district. And as you pass through these large, very tall buildings, you see a truck that you're pretty sure is Igni's truck in front of looks like an abandoned like office building.
No, no, they wouldn't just be. And she like kind of pulls up next to this, what she thinks is Igni's truck.
All
Uh,
right.
and she kind of gets out and looks at the truck and sees if there's a bunch of dust inside.
Oh, there
This is
definitely
how I
is.
know for sure it's Igni's. If there's
Yeah.
dust in
There's
there,
definitely some dust in there
yeah,
and little rocks.
little rocks, pebbles, small little
Yeah.
trinkets.
From within the warehouse
Oh, come
or
on,
the
bring
safe
back.
house, so Igni, Moss, and Victor would all be able to hear. You guys hear a weird buzzing sound. It sounds like it's trying to alert you to something.
Hmm.
Sorry.
So are you, are you guys gonna look around for that, or just be like, "Huh, that's weird," back to
Huh.
sleep?
I'll look around
It's
for
almost
it.
like the safe house is warning me of something.
You don't hear it, Igni, but or, uh, Andra, sorry.
Oh, good.
Uh, you look around. Do a perception check in order to follow your ears.
Whoa,
Perception.
what? Oh, sorry. That was me. I don't know why. Like, why
How
is
dare
that
you get
true?
another nat 20?
Well,
How?
I got an 11.
I
You
hear
can
that. I hear the walls. They
I hear
breathe.
the wall.
you can follow it to the main room pretty easily. And once you're in the main room, you see a little red flashing light over a monitor that has a visual of the outside where you see your favorite strong lady looking into Igni's car and being like, "What? Why? What?"
Just the sound of like her like slowly taking out a pistol, being like, I don't know what they're into.
And I'm back.
Whoa.
I'm
Hello
gonna
back.
rejoin the others and just hey
Did you crit
guys,
twice in a
Adria's
row?
out there.
Oh,
Yeah, and
I
good thing
didn't
it
say anything to Adrya.
good thing they didn't do anything.
oh, I'm really sorry. Could somebody bring me up to speed in the last few minutes?
Yeah.
uh,
So what happened is Victor heard a small little buzzing sound coming from the main room, and once they got over to the flashing light, saw a monitor with Andra outside.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
They're outside your warehouse as you speak.
Mm. Uh, I think Igni, at this point in time is probably still. I mean, if it just happened, she's probably still in like a disassociative kind of mindset right now.
Yeah, it happened 5 hours ago, so it still is fresh in your
Oh, so
mind.
fresh.
Well, I know a place that can get those pesky memories out of the way.
I know one as well, but I don't think Aiden wants, or I don't think Igni wants to use that right now because he just saw someone's head explode in it.
Uh,
Right. Get rid of
uh,
all those pesky memories. Get a lobotomy. Oh God.
uh, Victor, so I'm on a monitor.
Hmm?
Okay.
Yep.
Come on.
I guess, could Igni go and tell someone like, oh, hey, oh, that's one of my associates, and they can go get him.
As of right now, there isn't anyone else in the safe house.
Oh,
I think we just pull Andrea in real quick.
can I?
Ninja style.
I guess worst case, I guess I can just go in and get her, right?
Hmm.
All right. So Igni will be like, okay, give me a second. I'll go get her, and she'll like kind of like trudge her way to the teleportation circle to get her friend.
There's
Alrighty.
Hmm.
You guys are in the Oklahoma City safe house, not
Hmm.
in the Argus headquarters.
Oh, we're still in the safe house? Oh,
Yeah, you guys came
okay.
back and were trying to sleep to the best of your ability.
All right.
Not very successful for some of us.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll I'm gonna walk up to the door and open it, and uh Andrea Igni, she's not wearing her cap, and not wearing gloves either, and she looks like her hair is kind of just like very messy and all over the place, and her eyes are pretty red. So we go, oh, hey.
did, did something happen?
She'll open the door and say, get inside.
Okay. Andra slowly puts up the pistol she took out.
Andra, once you walk inside, you see this is like a fully furnished living space. There's a large main room with a pretty good sized kitchen, along with multiple rooms offshooting off of it, including one that has the words teleportation room in it on the door.
If you're hungry, you can help yourself. There's food, snacks kind of stacked up in there.
Oh, is everyone all right? You look pretty beat.
Frazzled, being down. I don't know. Just overall a mess. Little bit. It's been
Or at least comes with some of the stuff that we've seen.
it's been a rough few hours.
Oh, I just want to make sure you guys were all right. The brothers saw you trying to get into like what was it, an abandoned water facility?
Oh, that. Well, that's what we originally came here for, and then do you remember that old guy? and the gentleman in the church, and she's like rubbing her temple. You remember
The
him?
old gentleman in the church. You mean the preacher?
Oh, and the preacher. I guess you weren't there for that. But there was this older guy talking about he was missing his god. If ever doesn't ring a bell.
No,
Okay,
doesn't ring a bell.
okay. Well, long story short, I decided it might be best if my superior saw him, so we went to our HQ. To make a longer story even short, he's dead now because apparently his god was the King in Yellow, and the King in Yellow killed him.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
Oscar, is there alcohol in this place?
There's
Okay, cool. She's drinking.
Moss
Can
how
I'm
raising
hard.
gonna
his
go with that.
hand.
Is this the first
can
time Ignace drank?
can if it's like bottle cap, can she just like smack the bottle cap with her hand? Just
Well, it depends. How hard a drink do you want? Do you want like average beer or like whiskey or
average.
empire vodka?
I think average. She doesn't want to get
Right,
messed up, but it's definitely like drinking time.
right, right. You get a bottle out from the fridge that says Huntington's Honey Mead.
Mm, cool. She'll pop the cap and just drinks. Just drinking. Yeah, it's been a bad day. Bad day.
Are the other two okay?
Yeah, they're fine. They're fine.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, it is.
Andra just kind of leaves Igni with whatever's going on. She can't deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
This can't be. This can't be solved through violence or drugs. How else am I supposed to solve my problems? And she goes trying to find Victor or Moss.
I think Victor would be in the general area. Where would Moss be
Yeah.
at this time?
I feel like Moss would probably be sitting somewhere near everybody, just kind of like messing with things on the floor, just like running his finger, drawing invisible little shapes.
Hmm.
Fine. But yeah. I'm trying to bring back energy. That's so depressing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Andra just kind of like goes to find Victor and see what if they're okay.
A bit
Uh,
better off than Igni.
yeah,
Only a little though.
Ignace pretty messed up right now.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. Uh, so I guess she just kind of walks into the room Victor's in after going through a few. Probably making some sounds in there, judging by Moss is just playing with things. She just kind of walks into the door and like slowly takes off her backpack. Are you are you guys okay?
You asking Victor? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Physically all right.
I heard you watched a man's head explode.
Well, we didn't see it exactly. We saw the rest of him,
Oh,
but not
yeah.
not the actual. Yeah,
I
when
guess you
we just
guys
saw that
aren't
when he
used
came
to
out of
that,
the
are you?
machine that there was no head there anymore.
Yeah. I remember my first dead body. Not fun. Well, first severely mutilated one. She kind of like there's like a random little tear. Old memories. Uh, What about you, Moss? You good?
I found a stress ball. I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna offer it to Igni.
Wait, you found what?
I found a stress ball.
A
And he
stress
squishes it.
Ignis heavily drinking.
I'm gonna run over to Igni and offer her the little stress ball.
Everyone knows alcohol, the adult stress ball.
Mm.
Do not uh,
We, we do
we do
not
not
condone
support drinking to solve your problems.
We do not.
unless your problem is not being drunk.
Mm.
Drink responsibly.
Drink
Drink
responsibly.
responsibly, ladies
I
and
Live
can't
Moss.
gentlemen, and non-binary folk.
live Moss.
Uh, you go. Oh, what's that?
It's a stress ball. You squish it.
Oh, what is it? Oh,
It's a
that's good.
soccer ball.
That's cute. That's a soccer ball.
I think it's a soccer ball stress ball.
Oh, what do you do? You just you like squish it?
And you squish it.
Okay. Do you want me to squish it?
Yes.
Okay.
How hard is Igni gonna squish this
As
soccer?
hard as he physically can.
Oh, it's
Roll roll an athletics check.
how would you say fist damage?
Can I use? Hey, listen, I'm a monk. Can I use dexterity with martial
You are
arts?
trying to squeeze with strength.
Damn it. All right.
Just
All
because you try
right.
doesn't mean you get to break the rules.
All right. There, 12.
You squish it. It seems pretty squishy, like a stress ball.
Hmm. Is this supposed to help me feel better?
I don't know.
Hmm. She like bounces around for a bit, probably throwing it like pretty quickly, and after a second she goes, "Thanks anyway." So gives it back to you.
I'm not gonna take it. I'm just gonna walk away.
Uh.
Oh, Oscar disappeared.
Mm. Mm.
I guess it's time for Andra to offer a unhelpful solution. uh, you
Hey,
guys,
um,
Mm.
Oscar,
Mm.
is Igni able to? Is there a computer in the safe house, or at
Uh,
least something?
there, there is the database that was in the headquarters. There's
Yeah.
one of them in the main area. Yeah.
I feel like at this point she'd be going through everything that Argus has in the King in Yellow. Like literally everything.
Yeah. It is a lot of information because,
Hmm.
as noted in his file, this man does not shut up about himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any
I'm gonna check it out.
anything that would be helpful in finding out how to because Iggy knows that he can't die, like at least in the normal way, but she does know that Eldritch beings can be defeated and at least temporarily removed from this plane because it's been done before.
Oh yeah.
So that's what she got looks for. She wants to look for any weakness, any like at least something something even semi-exploitable.
All right. Roll a investigation check
Yeah,
to go into the files.
yeah. 16.
Alrighty. As you're looking throughout these files, you start to get more information on what has been vaguely described as the church burning incident,
Hmm.
where churches around blew up and eldritch beings from Lord knows where appeared and threatened to destroy the world.
Mm-hmm.
and how during that time, the King in Yellow, aka Maskey, was a friend to the party that helped defeat these eldritch monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as you're looking, you see that that party had some divine interference in some sort of way, as in they got gifts from gods or from powerful beings
Mm-hmm.
to help their journey in defeating those eldritch beings.
Mm-hmm. I imagine Felix probably told her a bit of that.
Hmm.
At least the spark notes.
Yeah,
Uh, and she sure wishes she could ask him about that, but unfortunately he's busy doing whatever the heck he's doing.
he's busy. He's busy reading Shakespeare and looking into a fire longingly.
I swear, he's been doing that the whole time. Old bastard. Even though he's not that old. But yeah, that's pretty much what she's doing, and probably what she's gonna be doing for the rest of the night if nobody bothers her.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, Andra, you see a weird device thing that Igni is sitting in front of and typing stuff on like what looks like a typewriter, but it's popping up on not paper.
It uh, Andra just kind of just like starts poking it, like not like the screen, just like poking around it.
What are you
It's like,
doing?
well, how does it work?
It's a computer. It
It's,
it
it's
it's it's mostly powered by a combination of wires and electrical circuits and many other things that even I don't know. I'm not much of a tech person. Just takes another drink.
Hunter's just continually poking it.
Stop poking it, please.
What does it mess with it? Did I hurt its feelings?
No, but I'm trying to focus on reading.
Andra just kind of looks at what you're reading randomly.
Oh, she lets you.
I'd say you would see a picture of a uh, weird looking man with a very elegant looking mask on.
Is that like a fae or something?
And then it's the King in Yellow, or at least when he was known as Masky during the church burning incident.
Church burn.
Specifically,
I would know
picture
that.
that you're seeing is actually a Nell in yellow.
Oh,
Uh,
Oh, yeah.
Curious question.
Mm,
Andra's kind of old.
mm.
Does she remember this guy? Like hearing about this guy?
You, what you remember is churches were exploding and like the world was going to end, and then it stopped ending. And you remember hearing about the political issues of the new Amiri kingdom and how the leader, the King in Yellow, or known as Nell, um, were was trying to make peace treaties with the rest of the United States.
Oh, it's that weirdo. It's was yeah. Who's yeah? I remember hearing about him. What
mm.
what what you looking up stuff about him for?
I'm trying to find out if the King in Yellow has any small exploitable weakness that we could theoretically exploit.
Andra takes a second to realize what you just said to her, which
She,
is
she goes, I, I want to defeat him or kill him, but
I want to kill God.
I want to kill him.
uh,
But we can't kill him because normally because he's an eldritch being. However, some years ago there was a group of individuals that went on an eldritch defeating spree, including defeating the great one himself. So while you can't kill them, we have the very least know they can be banished from the physical plane. At least in their so there's that. I would love to kill the bastard, but I'll take what I can get.
uh,
I was just
Andra's
gonna
Andra's taking a minute. She's like, wait. You're gonna try to kill a god, basically.
She,
Andra just kind
yeah,
of backs away from the computer and like she's like fiddling with her pistol. Like,
she,
you can't shoot. You can't shoot a god.
yes, you can. You can shoot a god. You shoot a god.
It's happened
There,
before.
there's a report at the bottom of the page from a Mr. Ralph Sheldon that's like, yeah, I shot a god.
I shot God.
Well, if he can be shot at, he can probably be killed.
Their physical form can be damaged, but like I said, they don't work the same way that we mortals do. So,
Yeah, she's
and
now just curious. Now she's like,
and
this sounds like fun trying to kill a god.
the
Maybe I
unfortunate
should try
thing,
real
the
fun.
unfortunate thing is that the man in question, Sebastian, uh, the King in Yellow had a agreement with Argus about essentially just not bothering each other, and the King in Yellow tends to view, well, a lot of gods view their subjects, their followers, their property. And once the King in Yellow realized that where Sebastian was, he said he killed him. And now I'm a little worried I might have started a war. So we're all hands on deck right now.
No, we haven't had World War One yet. Yes, we have.
You did.
No,
We
it's
had the Great War.
yeah, the Great War.
The only one. There will
Yeah,
never be a sequel.
yeah, never.
I mean, you're not the only person to cause a war. That's all Andre says.
She
Uh,
she she just kind of just like stares at you and just goes back to her computer.
so you want to take on this King in Yellow guy?
Yeah.
Do you still have a bottle of alcohol?
Uh,
Or
she probably finished it. Yeah.
is it like the empty bottle next to the computer, or like you put it
Empty
on the
bottle.
shelf?
Yeah. Empty bottle. Yeah.
Are you sure you want to make that sort of decision while you're drunk?
Oscar, am I drunk?
Roll a Constitution saving throw
There it is.
or a rock.
7.
Also, kind of wonder why people are gathering around the computer and walk over and just start peeking at what's happening.
Yeah,
Uh,
Vingirl also joined the gathering group.
The gathering.
Hey, it's like, hey guys, we developed this thing called the internet.
Quick, show
it,
Moss some memes.
Oh, dude,
it isn't the internet, unfortunately. It's just like a catalog of files.
is there boobs?
Um, technically,
Well, then it's the internet.
Mm.
so
It's the internet.
with your 19, since you are a rock and rocks don't get drunk in nature.
Oh, I have advantage on that. Awesome.
Yeah. You feel just fine. Maybe like a little bit of a buzz in the background, but
Mm.
you still are operating on a functional mind.
She goes, no, I'm fine. I'm mostly too pissed to be drunk.
Wait, after you say this, Andrea just kind of looks down at her bracelet. She's like, "This is from that guy, isn't it?"
No,
Yeah, I'm down. Wait, isn't it?
no.
Yeah, it is.
She goes, kind of, but not really.
Well, going after him probably gives us a way to maybe take these off. I'm down to do it.
In theory, maybe
I mean, sounds like fun, at the very least.
fun. This is fun to you.
Well, I didn't see a man's head explode tonight.
Hmm. Well, as
Forgot you're there.
you know,
Mm,
well,
you got
well,
me.
well, at the end of the day, It'll be up to what my superiors want to do on the matter, but I imagine the threat of a war with an eldritch god probably might make them think a certain way, but we'll see. It kind of just happened. So,
Oh, right. With your weird thing there, and she like looks over at the computer. She takes out a piece of paper from her journal with a footprint on it.
uh, uh,
Do you know anything about this type of footprint? It was right next to my car when I got out of a little dust storm.
do I know that footprint, Oscar?
You can do a nature check to try and distinguish what it is.
Oh, sure. That's five.
Howdy, is that a foot?
Can I do
Uh,
a nature check on this foot?
You can.
Nature.
that's a lot better than my
Nature.
five. That's a 16.
That is definitely a foot. Something that is not a human.
I don't know how your weird device over there works. Does it have anything related to the weird dust storms?
Well, depends. I mean, what are you thinking about in particular?
Well, this footprint appeared out right outside my door after a dust storm that seemed to target me. It didn't
Okay.
it didn't appear to target like the surrounding area, just like hit me.
Hmm.
Like it was targeted.
Hmm.
And this footprint appeared.
Can I put in keywords of that sort in the computer and see what it comes up with? If there's anything in the archives?
What keywords would you be putting in there?
Essentially just footprints after dust storm and kind of like any creatures that are associated with kind of like magical dust storms. But first of all, I feel like Igni would ask Andrea if she could tell whether the dust storm was natural or magical apart from the foot.
It it wasn't natural. She's been through multiple dust storms. That
Uh,
wasn't natural, as far
okay,
as I remember.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
because it was like it was the sand was piling up on me more than
Mm,
anything else around me.
mm,
Sorry, the dust. It wasn't natural. That much for sure.
mm. Uh,
It almost reminded me of the dust storm during the church.
mm. Okay,
Or else
so
like
put in magic. Put a code word like magical dust storms or non-natural events.
alrighty.
Yeah.
You don't get any targets for the foot or anything, other than a weird article about an urban legend of the someone who died during a dust storm and haunts the storms now. But even Argus recognizes that as more of a myth or a phony legend.
Mm,
But you do, however, see a lot of very new and recent reports that the Dust Bowl event is now the second worst Dust Bowl event has happened, as one happened 3 hours ago.
mm-hmm.
You mean when I was in the car just 3 hours ago?
You see from these reports that there has been about double, if not triple, the destruction that happened
Wow.
during the original dust storm.
Jesus.
Casualty rate has gone up. The rescue people are still trying to rescue people as efforts still continue. It was not a good situation.
Mm. And this just happened? Well, I guess this must have happened while we were all in the
This
headquarters, huh?
happened. This happened at the same time. You could figure that happened at the same time as Righty's head went kablooey.
Hmm.
Apparently,
Coincidence?
it's someone.
I think not, or maybe I don't know.
I think not. This is a sorry.
No, it's okay. She is going to let's see.
It was that bad elsewhere. So she's kind of like peeking her head over the side of the screen.
Seems like it.
Oh, oh, good thing I didn't get carried off or something.
Mm-hmm. Question, Oscar. What's everyone doing at headquarters like after Sebastian's death or execution or murder, one of those?
So it is a combination of the higher ups scrambling around to go into emergency meetings
Uh,
and lower level workers going out into the field during the supernatural dust event.
mm-hmm. Did I get any orders specifically?
You didn't because you saw a man's head explode.
Uh, what did they tell me to like basically just like take some time off?
Yeah, they were basically like, "Hey, we'll contact you with your next orders because you're kind of in on this shit now."
Okay.
Been
Uh,
upgraded to higher priority problems.
mm. Repeat the last part, sorry.
You've been upgraded to higher priority problems.
Yay, I'm higher priority now. Well, at least give me a promotion.
No, you get the same amount of money, just more work.
Damn.
Yeah.
Uh, did they give like a time frame of whenever they would talk to me again, or just like, all right, we'll call you when we need you?
They'll call you when they need you.
Okay. Well, while we're here, I'm gonna go to Victor and I'll say, "Oh, so did you have any plan of attack for your cult people?"
Sorry, what?
Uh, no, I don't.
Wait,
Hmm.
wait, wait. More things happen than just a man's head exploding?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm being stalked by a cult.
yep.
Andra gets out her shotgun. Where?
That was the original waterfront that we were going to before we went to HQ.
So they're stalking you?
Yeah, they knew where I was sleeping and everything. They left they left half of a warning up on a roof with quite the view to where I sleep.
Mm,
Andra looks more and more pissed off as you talk.
So
mm.
I'm staying with Moss for a little bit.
Is that safe?
Well,
I know where you were sleeping before. That's just the treehouse in the woods.
Um,
If you remember Victor, they're scrying you based on one of those artifacts, but now they don't know where you are.
Yeah, Moss turns to Victor and he goes, "Oh, right. Remind me to erase the chalk door on my wall when we get back. Thank you."
Okay.
Mm,
Andra doesn't even say anything to whatever the hell Moss
mm,
did. There's oh oh. Andra sits down for a moment. She's like, "Oh shit happened."
it
mm-hmm,
is a pretty comfortable chair that you sit in.
I don't think Adria's even heard the thing that I think it piss her off the most. Yeah.
Wait, what thing? I'm not. I can't even
Uh,
remember what you're talking about.
uh, Moss actually talked to the King in Yellow.
Oh God, right. I forgot.
mm-hmm,
Like, dead as Moss straight up rolled up in this man's home, had a conversation with him.
Moss is wearing a lemon dress now instead of a
Yeah,
strawberry dress.
yeah, and he's
Yeah,
got a little yellow bird sitting on his shoulder.
Moss is all yellow now.
Yeah.
Moss, where'd you get a bird?
Tweet.
Oh, the bird is Tweety. Tweety was sent by my guardian angel. The dress, it was related to the chalk door. I kind of wound up talking to the king in yellow, and he
Guys
kind of
who
turned
just
my.
blew someone's head up?
Yeah, yeah. This was before that happened, though.
Well, Andre just like slumps more to the chair. Yeah, jeez, guys, tell me when things happen next time. Kind of went off and was worried sick and been seven
Okay.
hours.
Next time, I'll have Tweety send you, a general message as to what's happening. Speaking of,
Uh,
did you bring the book?
the no, he told me to tell you no.
Oh,
What book?
Moss wanted a book from what's the name of the mushroom?
Eric.
Eric. She wanted. Sorry, he wanted a book from Eric.
Oh, oh wait, yeah, that book.
Eric just told me no, so I assumed Eric had a good reason.
Hold on, Moss. I thought you said that Eric was okay with it. I guess he's not anymore, huh?
I asked. I mean, I mentioned that like your people could help get him out. I don't know why he would decline that because they seemed pretty sure that they could help the guy in the book.
This is a question for Eric, not me.
What time is it? I know.
It's
It's
like
like
1
midnight.
a.m.
Yeah, it's like midnight.
Mm. Well, it's been a long drive and a longer day, so I was either way, whatever we were thinking of doing, we were going to do it. I guess later today, not exactly tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. I'll go see my mom tomorrow. Make sure she's all
Hmm.
right.
Well, there are a decent amount of beds here. The couches kind of have pull-out beds. Does this place also have like how on those old buildings, they'd have those beds that like pull out from the wall. You know what I'm talking about, right, Oscar?
There is one of
Murphy
those,
beds.
but it's in the like study room.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a Murphy bed.
Yeah, Murphy bed. But she'll go, yeah, so feel free to make yourselves at home. I'm gonna be sitting here probably until I decide I want to fall asleep.
Do you need anything, Igni?
She kind of looks at all of you and just they're gonna stop. Doesn't say anything for a second. She'll say, "I'm fine. Just reading, researching."
Being drunk while looking how to kill an eldritch god seems like a good way to accidentally do some bad things.
It sounds like something I would do on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
Hey,
same.
hey, she's only very, very, very slightly kind of buzzed, but very little bit, a little
You
bit.
drank an entire bottle, and I've never seen you. No, you've drank slightly before, haven't you?
I I try not to drink on the job,
Right. Yeah. So this is concerning because it's our first time seeing
but
Igni
I've
drink.
I've I've drank alcohol before, just not as much.
It is like normal beer bottle size. It's not like a big old
Yeah, this
bottle
is
of
just
it.
this is normal beer. And
And
besides, go ahead.
I would like to correct myself. I called it honey mead. It's a huckleberry honey haunch.
Oh, honey haunch.
Funny how.
There's a while ago when I was first starting to get the concept of Old Chicago, the previous campaign to this, a character played an artificer who made alcohol, and
Mm.
the famous alcohol they made was huckleberry Honey Haunch.
Haunch. It's like a horse, but not. It's a haunch.
But yeah, that is going on.
I guess we're all going to sleep then, because everyone's now depressed. Even Andre, because she's like, what would I've done if Moss or someone died? Takes a
She
few
Ig-
more drops.
Igny's probably gonna like start keep reading until she just is exhausted, and if anything, she's probably gonna like take a nap on the desk.
Yeah. Moss
Uh,
is gonna nappy on the floor in there with Igni.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, Igni.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got a 9. Oh yeah.
Drink more.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, gotta tell me?
Must have got my message. The worst
So
was
a certain character is doing a certain thing to try and do a certain thing.
Uh-huh.
Please.
Oh
So they rolled
Please.
a natural one for this.
What the fuck
That's
did
a
you do, Ariel?
bad
What'd you do?
sound. What did you do, Moss?
I
We're
don't know. I don't know
twins?
yet. I don't know yet.
I guess it's Moss. Okay.
Uh, as I type out what this thing is, Igni, you're typing away on the computer, and you two things happen while you're at this computer.
Mhm.
Uh, Firstly, as you're sort of half dozing, as in you are going into the depths of exhaustion where you should never have gone, you swear you see some of the lemons on Moss's dress start to glow just slightly.
I imagine she'll probably look at it and just think it's a trick of the light, and also maybe like, huh, maybe I'm not, maybe I don't take alcohol as well as I thought I did, and just keep going.
Secondly, about 3 to 5 a.m., somewhere in that time frame, you just fall asleep at the computer.
Mm. I imagine there's a loud kind of thud. Mm.
Um, this, I want to bring Prutz into a separate voice chat so that I can just explain the
It's oh
situation that's
my
happening.
God, it's always you. It's
Oh
always you. It's always
So
you.
if you
Do something, Pret.
Guys, it's
if you
been a fun run.
if you want to meet me in RPG one, I guess.
Whenever you're ready.
Hello, we're back. So, Igni, you it's about 7 a.m. now. You are woken up by what I would describe as a slime crying.
A crying slime.
She'll she like
You
pokes her head up. No, I get I mean I guess I got kind of it. Am I hungover?
not really, not at all.
Okay. Goes She'll wake up and she'll see Moss and she'll go, hey Moss, what's going on?
Can we can we really get rid of the yellow guy?
Uh,
That's the idea. What happened?
Andrea starts waking up around this time.
Did did, did he visit you?
Not really.
What happened?
I think he's hurting my guardian angel.
Oh, Nell?
Yeah.
So they're not in sync anymore. Huh.
Nell doesn't seem to like him.
Strange. Well, this information could be incredibly important. So I think see. Question: when Argus when that person talked to you in Argus, did you explain your relationship with Nell?
Did I?
Pretty sure you
I don't
did.
remember if I mentioned.
I don't think you did, though
I'm
I'm
pretty
not
sure I.
sure.
I'm pretty sure I just talked about visiting the yellow guy.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. All right. Well, Igni is gonna he's probably put a hand on your shoulder and say, "Well, I think this could be very helpful, with Argus in terms of figuring out how to deal with him. So, would you mind
It's
telling what you?
great help.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Okay. I say we go to headquarters and you tell them everything you know. Everything you just told me, okay? I'll go with you. And if he's like if Moss is like on the floor or whatever, she'll like help him out. Do you
Yeah,
still
Moss
are you still wearing her gloves?
yeah,
Are they like over your fingers now?
yeah.
Cute.
if you look at the dress that Moss is wearing, you can tell that the yellow seems a little more of a faded yellow, like beige.
She'll look at it again and she'll say, "Wait, who gave the clothes to you?
Uh, the king in yellow changed my dress to lemons.
How attached are you to these clothes?"
Honestly, not all that much anymore.
Oscar, is there like a good change of clothes? It probably should be in the safe house, right?
Yeah, there's definitely like uh Argus provided suits.
Oh, these like casual kind of clothing.
It's like business casual.
Gotcha. All right. Well, all right. She's gonna say, "All right, look. So there's a dressing room. There should be suits in there if you're liking. Question, Oscar, is there a fireplace in here?"
There's an incinerator.
Okay, cool. She'll say, "All right. When you're done with those, here, just go to the dressing room. You can give me your clothes, and I will incinerate these."
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I'll lead Moss to the dressing room.
Alrighty.
The death of the glorious, glorious dress.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sad day.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Rest in
True,
pepperoni.
truly, the worst casualty.
It
Yeah,
truly
screw
is.
that guy who got his
Righty
head
who?
blown up. This is worse.
Didn't even know that guy for that long, but the dress, that's been here since day one.
Yeah.
The dress, you were attached to the dress.
Mm.
So what are my options for a change of outfits?
I'll say it's up to you, but keep in mind, like 1930s business casual.
Gonna see Moss in a nifty suit.
I just imagined what is it called? Like the businesswoman pantsuit.
Hmm.
That's what I imagined, but I don't know. Moss has their own sense of fashion.
Unfortunately, we're no longer in the 1925 era, so I can't tell you that there's clothes for the new wave of flappers that are coming out and being a nuisance to general society.
Damn, women
Can we get
trying to
Moss?
vote.
Can we get Moss to dress up like a flapper?
Basically, have a short dress that comes up to goes above your knee.
Oh my god. Dude, his knees are showing.
I
So
know.
Scandalous.
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 What's next? They're gonna ask for like the right to vote or something.
in like a year, it's gonna be like, can slimes have the right to vote? They don't have
Can
brains.
slimes vote?
Don't worry. If someone tries to stop you from voting, I'll kill him.
Moss for president.
Monster
Moss?
president.
Moss for president.
So while there is a very slight amount of downtime because Aiden is away doing something at the second, uh, I want to say a weird piece of lore that's relevant to that conversation. So in 1930, you guys would know that, or not 1930, 1928. Uh, Nell did try and run for president.
No.
I love
Nell
that for
slash.
him. Look at him go.
However, he did not win due to being a foreign citizen.
No.
Is that the only reason?
Rest in
Yeah.
pepperoni.
He won the popular vote, but he's not a U.S. citizen. So
Oh, that's bullshit. Let's change the
Unfortunate.
laws.
In Dusty Chats, can Moss wear the far left one with the little suspenders?
you can indeed, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Oh,
Wait.
oh, N-
Oh my god.
Moss is a businessman.
Moss the businessman.
I cannot imagine Moss in pants.
It's hard for me too, but this is just temporary until he finds another pretty dress.
I
Question
mean,
is,
oh, go ahead.
do the
I have
pants get wet?
Do the
oh
pants get wet when
Because
he
Oh
they're
puts
on
them
no.
your
on?
legs and you're made of slime.
I
So
don't
are the
like
pants
how
slightly slimy?
I don't like how
I
you
mean, on the inside, probably, yeah.
We
I don't
are
think
we are in a city, so I'm sure you could probably find a nice kind of like tailor place or like nice shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but for now, it's suspenders and high waisted pants, Moss.
high waisted wet pants.
Slimy pants.
There's just goo dripping out of places. Sorry. I'm
Someone
glad.
hits your pants hard enough, it will squish.
Oh,
God, no. I was having fun. I'm no longer having fun. Why are the pants squishy?
squishy.
Because of the slime, and it's made out of
Because
cotton.
Cut. Like cut.
Alrighty.
hold on. I have a very important question though, and I need nobody to judge me.
Okay.
How do the
Alrighty.
clothes taste?
Like
So
clothing. I would
Do they
tastes
assume.
feel
pretty
tasty against my
natural.
slime?
It tastes pretty natural, like sort of like grass but fluffy.
I mean,
Okay. Does
just
it
like lick a shirt.
does it taste as good as my dress did though?
No, not at all. Your dress was made for you.
Aw,
Taste
sad.
Does it taste like old cat
Yeah,
food?
Moss comes out and the first thing he says is, "These don't taste good."
uh, well, clothes aren't supposed to taste good, but you look
My
nice.
Yeah.
dress tastes good.
Uh,
Thank
Andra
you.
starts waking up, seeing what all the commotion is about. There's the sound of incinerators and people moving.
Are you
Uh,
going to throw that dress in the incinerator?
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Yeah.
rest in
and I'm
peace.
gonna shout "Fuck you, King in Yellow."
As you go to the incinerator, it's in hotels, the little laundry chute area.
Yeah.
It's one of those that goes down to the incinerator.
Uh-huh.
You throw it in, and you don't hear anything really. It just goes beneath the little dip, and you can't see it anymore.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Go-
fire.
Yeah.
Briff.
We gave it a Viking funeral.
We gave it a Viking funeral.
Oh yeah, to do one roll real quick for no reason.
Hey,
Well, that's concerning.
Osper, don't do no reason rolls. Those are the worst type of rolls. Oh, there's
Alrighty.
multiple. There's two of them.
Oh, that's concerning.
That's
That's
concerning.
Thank
two
you.
more than I want.
Yo, Igni, I'm gonna send you a message real quick. Not Igni, Andra. I
Oh.
don't know why I confuse you guys' names so much.
Oh, okay, because we're both playing tall women. Huh?
Is it because we're
Sorry.
both sexy buff women? Is that why?
It's my dream team, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, she's more lean. Yeah.
Igni?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think you're physically stronger. Technically, it's just I have larger frame.
Mm.
Larger frame helps though.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me, why did you send this to me?
Because you're the only one with a passive perception high enough to notice it.
Hey, hey,
Excuse me, why did you send this to me?
I'm sending it to Andrea.
hey,
Well, that
that
is.
that dress didn't go all the way down.
The hell do you mean,
Something
Nico?
stopping it. I didn't hear it hit the bottom.
Can I
Should throw
put
something in there. Maybe it got stuck.
can I let's see. Can I like what would be the hmm.
You have a rock? Just a big rock?
Oh wait, can I can I get some pocket sand?
You
No,
Pocket
can
sand?
indeed.
no,
Pocket
I'm
sand.
pocket sand. No, but is it enough to like with like as like a rock? Probably not.
You can probably find a couple of okay-ish pebbles.
Wait. Can I cast Mage Hand and try to like punch it down?
Yeah, can you pull up Mage Hand?
I think you
Yeah.
need a line of sight is the problem.
You could poke your head in, maybe, if you're able to.
I don't want to burn. I'm slime. I'm
Yeah,
sensitive.
we don't ask our friend that's a slime to go down the incinerator hole.
Look,
Ask the
look.
tiefling instead.
I don't know what happens to slime when it heats up, but I don't think it's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, we just
I'm
gotta
already gooey.
throw Victor down the incineration dude.
Moss could be
No!
highly flammable for all we know.
Just the first thing Victor hears when I wake up is get naked, we need to throw
I
you
think
down.
the main thing with moss that it would probably smell horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we waiting for? Oh.
So, the Mage Hand will not work on what is happening.
Can you like make a bag of sand or something? You know, like a weight? You're
Yeah, I
already
can.
I can't.
sand. I look
Okay.
over at
I can't like
Igni.
grab the dress and try to ball it up or something and throw it harder.
Um, so you cannot attack with Mage Hand.
I'm not trying to attack. I'm just trying to, push.
No, it would be counted as an attack.
This
You're just
thing's living, isn't it?
Interesting.
hey, Oscar. Why does it
Hello.
count as an attack?
Yeah,
Hey,
Oscar.
hey, 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 question. Hey, Oscar, I have a question for you.
Against you, somebody.
How far is it, like reach wise?
It is about 15 feet down is where the dress is staying. The incinerator bottom is about 60 feet down.
Okay, it's been about 15 feet. So, hmm. Can I angle a hand in so the hand like at least is in like 10 feet?
Yeah,
We
you can
can
do that. It
All
just
right.
it
All right.
hurts your shoulder a good bit, but you can do that.
Let's see. Hold on. But first of all, before I do that, let me see if this thing I'm about to do will work properly.
super punch it. Worst come to
Oh.
worst, I could
Oh
use
wait,
that
hold
to
on.
shoot it.
That's oh wait, hold on. That's not gonna work. It's within 5 feet. Okay, can I get within another 5 feet of it? So I'm within 5 feet of it.
You are as close as you can be to it because your
Damn.
arm is 10 feet above it.
Okay. I was gonna use something to give me extra range. However, can I throw shit at it?
Hmm.
I
You
go
can drop
looking
shit
for.
down.
Can I look for a broom so we can just kind of like poke
You
it
know what?
down?
You know what? Hold on. Are there wooden legs here? Like wooden legs? There wooden chairs here?
Yeah, there are.
Can I? I'm gonna. She's gonna go to a chair and break all of the legs, and just toss them down and just gonna chuck it at it
So you're chunking them all down at once or one at a time?
one at a time.
You chuck one down, and then after a second, that leg comes back up out of the thing.
Oh, fuck that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hate it.
I like the idea of like she like threw it down and then put her head over to see what happens and then like she like barely gets out of the way of a fucking speeding chair leg.
hmm
Um,
Uh, with that, you start to hear very slow but steady clunking up the metal tube.
Oh my God. All right.
Andra gets out a
Everyone get
Andra
back.
gets out a pistol. Like she starts pointing it down, and as soon as she sees something, she's firing.
Yeah.
I no no no. Andra says she like puts the gun like looking down the
Hmm.
sights, waiting for something to pop up.
Hmm.
Is anyone else doing anything in preparation of spooky sound?
Uh
Asa apologizes to the dress.
I'm ready to punch this thing if it comes back up.
I'm
Well,
ready to fight.
as it comes back up, you see the flap open just slightly, and the dress sort of gets shot out of the receptacle, floating gently to the ground.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, you
Fucking shooting it, just shooting it.
take, yeah,
You
roll
think
damage.
screw that thing? I don't know if it's what's causing this, but something's happening. Oh, you kidding me?
Also, I said I wanted to punch it. Can I punch it?
Yeah, you can punch the dress. It
I'll
looks like a
bite it.
normal dress.
All right, is that 22 hit?
22 does hit.
All right.
Please tell me this is just a
8
normal dress.
bludgeoning.
We're just
Cool. So, um, so Andra shoots a hole through Moss's old dress, and Igni punches the dress, which is on the ground, and kind of hurts your knuckles a little bit.
Uh,
it's not alive, is it?
Can
Oh
I run
fuck
up and
no.
finish it off with a bite?
Guys, I don't think it's the dress that's alive.
Yeah, you
Fuck
can
that.
bite it.
I think it summoned something, guys.
I'll run up and slammy bite the dress.
That an 11 will not hit.
I missed somehow.
You trip over your own feet and like trip over the dress.
I trip
Can I
over the
roll
new
a
pants. I fall on top of the dress.
can I roll a perception to see if the color has changed?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, damn it. That's a 2, guys. That's a
damn.
2.
Damn.
But was just looking at it, like not even like you don't need to roll super high to see that things change on a dress. It used to be lemons, now it's oranges.
Huh?
What the fuck?
No, no, that's
Hello?
Orange?
not right. That's not right. Is there still the sounds of things moving?
It stopped as soon as the dress came back up.
Can I find scissors anywhere?
Yeah, there's some in the study.
Yeah, go ahead.
Awesome. Can
No.
I cut this dress into pieces?
Right. Um, as you approach the dress with the scissors, with the intent to destroy them forever, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
No. No, it is alive.
There.
Why is it alive?
As you go towards the dress, everyone sees it, The dress moves to trip you.
It's some like
Um,
Doctor Strange shit.
Nope, nope, nope. And Andra starts flipping over to the shotgun.
Is okay, okay, okay. Is there okay? So Igni is going to she's gonna take off her jacket. Can she try to grab the dress and kind of just sort of wrap it in the jacket?
Yeah, you can.
All
It
right.
doesn't seem to react.
Okay, so she is gonna tie it up, and she's gonna tie it, double, triple knots.
Right.
Uh, she'll go, she'll go look at Victor and say, "You okay?"
yeah?
we
That dress just tried to trip me.
do do we have
Can
fire?
I?
Can we burn it?
Can
I'm
I?
well.
Can,
That was the whole point. We tried to burn it.
Yeah,
can
but
I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I try to figure out if this is still somehow like under the control of the king in yellow because it's got oranges now on it, and that's throwing me off.
Yeah. Roll a Arcana check or religion.
Mm, I'll roll Arcana if I have a
Right.
choice.
Yeah, you do.
A 21.
You can tell that it definitely still is under the influence, if not magically enhanced in some way by the King in Yellow. And the orange is more of a yellow scale orange.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, we gotta
uh,
kill this.
Igni will say, "All right, either way, it's wrapped up now, and I think the best thing that we can do is probably put this in the hands of some people I know back at headquarters. They will know more about what's happened to it and what to do with it."
I can't believe Osprey just added an SCP to the game.
The
I mean,
SCP for free dress.
last game, the world was going to end. This game, you're dealing with the SCP's Foundation.
Uh,
You've been watching too many of those backroom contents, haven't you?
No, you're bringing
Are
the
you
dress
sure?
to Argus headquarters.
yeah, I mean, we were gonna go there anyway. So, what do you guys think?
Who is all going to the headquarters?
Andra's not going. She's gonna go visit mom.
Ready?
Also,
Sure, I'll go
screw the
again, I
headquarters.
guess.
Mhm.
I haven't heard any good reason to go to the headquarters. Last time people went there, someone's head exploded.
They have Coca Cola there.
Yeah, Moss
Not.
is a little hesitant, honestly.
If you want to visit Andra's mom,
That's fine. That's fine.
you're
I
fine with
don't know.
visiting
We can
Andra's mom.
split the party. What's the worst that can happen, right, Deanne?
Says the person holding the SCP.
That'd be fine.
um, for everyone at home and in this voice chat, I am completely fine with people splitting the party. I'm not going to purposefully punish people for doing that.
Oh, here's a question. What does my MPD say about this thing? My little
That's definitely magical.
yeah. Okay. Cool. Uh, so yeah. All right. So that's fine then. Victor and I can go to HQ and you can see your mother, which hopefully there aren't any more dust storms, and then when we're all done, we can meet back here.
After I get some weed from mom. Yeah.
Some what?
What?
No, no. What? She doesn't know what weed is. I mean,
That's not what I
Moss
was
also doesn't know
intending.
who it is.
I
I
didn't mean
mean,
that to be an in character thing that I
oh,
said.
I mean, if
To
oh,
be
okay, if you
to be
said
fair,
reefer, then maybe, but
Reef?
your mom would grow pot.
Yeah,
mm,
yeah, of course she would. We've talked about this before.
uh,
Mom's a herbalist, I think,
Oh,
if I remember correctly.
there goes Osper.
So she can get away with actually growing like medical marijuana and shit. And she's
I
hiding
don't
it
know what
from us.
marijuana is.
So you
Moss
see,
thinks to talk about gardening.
back
Well,
when
I'm
Eve
Oscar
opened
there.
Uh,
Apple, God said, "We're going to
Are
give
you
you
still the
something
same
real
Osper,
good."
or are you a different Osper?
Are you
No comment.
Can
are
I
Oh,
you
that's
SCP of
concerning.
Osper?
can I give Adria a key to the safe house so she doesn't have to have one of us open it for her? Like,
Yeah, you can do that.
okay, cool. I give her a key.
Thank you.
Hmm.
That's useful.
Hmm. And
Moss, are you going to the headquarters? Or are you going like where are you doing?
Ariel.
Moss seemed
Oh,
undecided.
me?
Yes. Who else is
Um,
Moss?
Because you said you were going to go to the headquarters, and then you were like, maybe not.
he's hesitant about it, but he also told Igni, he tell the the Argus guys everything that he knows. So
Right. Right.
I guess he'll
Andre,
be hesitantly following Igni.
yeah, Andra's not going into a government building.
Well, technically,
Well,
you're in a government building right now, so
She's not going into a building with a bunch of government.
any more government people.
Safe house is close enough to government.
You know, the government pays rent for this, so
Yeah, the government also pays rent.
grimace. It's the grimace emoji.
Goodness.
Alrighty. So I will describe this part first, because it is the thing that would happen while everyone could still be together.
Okay.
Once you guys teleport to the Argus headquarters, oh, Igni, you're not holding that shirt anymore.
She's
You've been left behind.
she's gonna unwrap her jacket. It's gone.
No, the jacket's not there. The
Oh,
entirety of the thing is just not there.
Does Andra just see a random jacket on the ground?
Yeah, from Andra's perspective, you saw everyone disappear into a flare of green, except for the jacket. The jacket just sort of fell to the ground.
huh.
After I see this, I just kind of pick it up and like look at the dress.
It's
Does
a
the
dress.
dress have any holes in it?
Well, I mean, technically several. You know, the one for the neck, the arms.
What about the time I shot it with a pistol? Does
It
it still
does
have that?
does have the pistol hole in it.
Is it legal to fire guns in the city? She's trying to remember her law. Um, no, no, screw this. Screw this. And she kind of just like puts the dress down. There's not like a room with where that would be bulletproof, is there? Whatever she do, she's gonna destroy some flooring.
uh, you don't know how bulletproof this area is.
No, no, no.
Oh shit, that was a
um,
nice jacket.
but yeah, I took it off. I took out the jacket. I'm not gonna ruin your jacket.
Igni, what are you doing in response to not having that dress anymore?
uh, she is probably. Well, I imagine at first she's gonna be panicked, but probably like look at a Moss and see if the thing is just on him, and if not, she'll go. Ugh, okay. Would I know about if there are certain things that cannot go through the transportation circle?
You know that willing creatures can go through transportation circles.
Oh, it's an unwilling creature.
Mm,
Is
Okay.
It
that
counts as a creature now. It's alive.
uh,
I'm shooting?
hate that.
Yeah, Andra goes to a
So wait,
random room and just fires a few shots into it.
if Moss was
Non-consensual.
wearing it and it was still unwilling,
Hmm?
Boss would have just been naked. You come out the portal naked.
Don't worry about it.
So
We
you're
might
taking it to a room and shooting it?
Yeah, I'm shooting it a few
we
times with
we
shotgun.
we
I'm
might have
throwing
to,
like 2 shots into it.
we might have to ask somebody to come from headquarters to here to examine it.
Don't worry,
Alrighty.
guys. I'm gonna shoot it with buckshot at point blank. It probably won't be too good after this.
Roll your attacks.
Oh yay!
Woo!
I'm shooting a dress.
Roll your damages.
Ah, that was
Nice.
Nice. That is trained to work 19 damage total.
yep.
You have shot a dress and Igni's jacket. Both have holes in them now.
I took it out of Igni's jacket.
Hmm. Alright.
Specifically, I was like, I take it out of Igni's jacket and look and see if there's any holes. Because I didn't want
Right.
to destroy Igni's jacket.
Alright. Let me see something really quickly then.
What do you mean? Oh God. Just jack it off her.
It's free.
Boy howdy. The dress has more holes in it.
Nothing else. Nothing stupid.
Looks like a dress. It's on the ground. Has oranges on it. Though they
I
do look a bit more like blood oranges now, but
oh,
Sorry,
that's
you missed it.
terrifying. Does it have a health bar?
It's an anomalous object.
Does
I
it
don't.
have a health bar?
I don't want to
How
pick it
beaten up
off.
does the dress look?
Is it like that one SCP that just like what was it? That looks like a crocodile and just wants to kill all of life.
no, it's
No.
not the very hard to kill alligator.
I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about the chair that was just an anomalous chair that went wherever you wanted to sit, and then people shredded it, and it became a very violent SCP that went inside people's lungs.
Hmm,
Very good SCP.
I like that one.
I wonder if there's inspiration.
But yeah, it is a dress with multiple holes in it now. Although, do a perception check if you're looking at this dress a bit closer.
Is it moving? How? How?
That's another
How?
nat 20 for
Oh,
perception for
Wow.
Andrea.
God
what?
damn. You got some good eyeballs.
So,
That's great.
Andrea,
Yeah.
you remember, you know what the difference between a pistol shot and a like buckshot on plastic and paper and stuff is.
Yeah.
This dress is missing the pistol shot and maybe a couple of the first round of buckshot.
Oh God. The
It's
dress is a
healing.
symbiote.
It's healing. Guys, bad news. It's healing.
You
Oh.
say into the empty room.
I yell that because fuck that.
Oh God,
I love
Ariel,
it. Well, everyone else is in New York.
Ariel, you have another symbiote.
I unleashed this dress upon the world. I'm sorry, guys.
You
We know
motherfucker.
nothing but fear.
After I see that it's like eating, not eating. Hey,
Eh.
dog. Why?
Chewing up the bullets, spits them back out.
He's like, "Oh, you did that."
Nom nom nom.
After I see that it's healing, I just go grab a hanger for it and like put it up somewhere. I don't want to piss it off anymore.
Yeah, you hang it up, you put it in the closet, it doesn't move, it seems chill.
No, I don't put it in the closet. I just kind of like hang it up on a door and kind of watch it. Make
Alrighty.
sure it's not moving.
Uh, how long are you going to be watching this thing for?
Just a good while.
Alright, about 5-10 minutes in, you like blink a couple of times because your eyes are getting a little tired, and they're back to oranges.
The yellow scale oranges.
Yeah, yellow scale oranges rather than red scale oranges.
Do the bullet holes seem to be gone?
At this point, yeah, it seems to be a completely repaired dress.
You're not sentient, are you? Andra says to the dress.
Dress is on a hanger.
Guess you're just sapient. Not sapient. Different.
So, going to Argus. Wow, what an amazing transition noise.
Rocker.
Alrighty. So, in Argus, Igni, Moss, Victor, welcome back to the place you saw a man's head explode.
Yeah.
How tense is the place right now?
There are people like moving around, doing. It is probably the busiest you've ever seen it.
Holy shit. Uh, I'm surprised they're even allowing people to like teleport in. Um,
Yeah.
do I know do I know if there's any kind of like uh council or whoever is kind of like in charge of this specific kind of like of whatever's going on right now? Like who's kind of like taking authority at the moment?
You would know that the Council of Six
Yes.
are like the big ones.
Uh,
Um, Specifically, Jessica Dooley is one of the main members.
I remember that, yeah.
The council leader of extraterrestrial threats. And there's also another one named John Rupert,
Mm-hmm.
who you would know, Igni, as the council member of warring factions.
Mm-hmm. All right. Would I guesstimate that he probably would be the person to go to for something like this?
Uh, Either them or Jessica Dooley, they're both good options.
All right. I'm gonna go to Rupert. And
Alright.
am I gonna am I gonna be stopped along the way?
Once like you go back into the employees only lounge, there's definitely much tighter security the further in and towards the council room you go, but they'll let you in because they know you are actively part of this investigation.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. So is Rupert here? Is,
But they are. All six council members are there, actually.
Hmm. Oh shit. Here's something. Here's a question. I might ask this every single time. At least not every single time, but at least sometimes. Did I pass through Felix's door?
Do you?
Is there anyone around there? Or I imagine everyone just probably just doesn't give a shit right now.
There is a lone guard standing by the door.
Is that new?
Usually, yeah, because there usually is no one by the door, but now there's someone by the door guarding.
I feel like she's probably in a hurry, and then as soon as she catches her eye, she'll go, "Hold on a second, guys," and she'll go up to the guard and say, hi, I'm Agent Igni. Well, obviously I'm an agent, but I'm Igni. Uh,
Officer Connors, and they give a little nod.
if you mind me asking, uh, officer, what do they have you guarding the store for?
Due to the higher security risks of a potential war and such, they wanted me to defend this room from any intruders.
Hmm.
I don't really know what's in here or anything, they just wanted me to stand here.
Is it not public knowledge that's his store?
Nope,
Oh, I'm guessing it's probably like a super classified reason. So,
pretty much, yeah.
okay. If you mind me asking, who gave you that order?
Um, it was council member John Rupert.
Okay. If he's an officer, are we coworkers or am I technically his superior? Or is he my superior?
He's technically a superior, but like you have more control of power than he does.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. That she won't say anymore and she'll say, "All right. Oh God, just say, all right. Well, Eddie's officer," and she'll nod and she'll leave. And yeah, she'll go to Rupert. How are you? While we're walking, he's gonna ask. She's gonna ask Moss and Victor, how are they are doing? He's gonna say, I'm sorry if last night if I was a little intense. I don't usually drink on the job that much.
I mean, you kind of had a reason to be.
How are you two doing?
Probably
I mean,
better
you,
than you.
yeah, no, I didn't really, see or hear any of what happened, so.
Hmm. Thanks. I'm glad you guys are all right.
You okay?
Um, no, but I will be. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Uh, Victor, I'm sorry that we can't deal with your situation right now. However, this on the hierarchy of things, this is kind of priority number one at the moment.
Oh, it makes sense.
Hmm. Oh gosh, guys, Oscar's typing, and I'm concerned. What are they gonna say?
I'm putting in the rest of the council members for everyone's reference because as you're looking
Whoa.
around, as you look back and around for everyone, they are all within the council delegation chamber.
Mm. Are there any special procedures or anything when we go into the council delegation chamber?
There are like four guards in front of the door, and as you are walking towards the door, they stop you and they're like, "Your business, please."
Uh, I'll say my name is Agent Igni, and I have an associate here who has important information regarding the events of the murder of Sebastian Osiris.
So that's good enough. Let me go in and talk to them, make sure it's all right. Come in to get out here for a sec. You need a water or something when I come back, or
No, I'm fine. You two? You guys want
Yeah.
water? Okay.
I'll take one.
Mm.
all right, I'll get that for you. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And they walk into the room. Uh, After a couple of minutes, he comes back out with a bottle of water. He's like, "Here you go, slime."
Thank
And his
you.
hand.
I, I'm assuming these guys are probably like heavily armed.
Oh yeah, you see, they have both really large guns at their hips, and on their other hip, a sheath for a pretty gnarly looking sword that has obviously magical runes on the side.
Mm-hmm. Gnarly. Uh, I imagine these guys are probably like the best in terms of like I mean if they guard the council they have to be.
Yeah, they're pretty much the defense.
Mm-hmm.
After he hands me the water bottle, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna turn to Igni. I'm just gonna hold it out to her and just be like, drink.
She'll like close her eyes, sigh, and she'll grab it and she'll take like a bit of a sip. There, thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's right, because all she's had in the last 12 hours is beer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Yeah, she's all business right now.
I'm getting the last things done to put into the random world info for all of the
Mm,
different guys that you're about to see. As the guard says, "All right, come on in and uh, stand in the designated circle."
okay. And she'll help her friends get all properly positioned.
As you guys walk in, you see it is a large round room with 6 tables, all facing each other in the best way as it can, in the perimeter of the circle.
Mm,
Uh, at, at each of these chairs, there is a little nameplate on each of the tables. In the middle, there is a large red circle.
mm. Question: would I know that every single like conversation with the council is like is there like officially recorded or something like that? Is there like somebody who either types what's said, or is there like recording, or is it like super secret?
There are recording devices in the room.
Uh,
However, it is highly confidential.
gotcha. Okay. All right.
You would know this, Igni. Seeing all 6 of them at one time is firstly never been heard of, and
Mm.
secondly, like something that no one is qualified for. Like that one guard who went in was probably the only qualified person who could see all 6 of them in the same room.
Are there guards inside? We Osprey, you there?
Yeah, sorry, I
Okay.
said there are not any.
There are not. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I mean, I imagine that probably they like think that they're probably easily able to defend themselves. So
Yeah, they are some of the best magic users and defense users in ever.
the known plane, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, so wow, this is quite the honor. And also, the only reason we're here is because we're on like we're at like DEF CON 1 or whatever the highest
yes,
alert is.
pretty
Um,
much.
mhm. Okay, so I what's the procedure? Do what do? Are we supposed to like walk up and see something first, or is it like a speak when you're spoken to kind of scenario?
You know that whenever you talk to the council or council members, you're supposed to treat them with respect,
Uh,
but it's usually conversations. You can converse with them and it'll be fine.
okay. And also one more lore question. I'm sorry, I'm kind of like asking you a bunch. Is there a chief council member, or are they all kind of like equal?
Well, there is a chief council member, but he's currently indisposed into his room.
Oh, god damn it. So, is his chair still there, but it's just vacant?
It has been pushed to like the corner of the room for now, and it has dust on it. It hasn't been cleaned in a bit.
Hmm. It's sad.
Uh, to describe what everyone sees in each of these chairs, on the farthest left from the door, there is a very plain looking human man with dark hair and glasses. On his little descriptor piece of paper, it says John Rupert, Council of Warring Factions.
Ooh.
Next to him is what looks like a bug person, and on his little nameplate, it says New Krali, Council of Inter and Extra National Peace. Next to
That's.
them is a orc lady with pure orc, not half orc, just
Mm,
pure orc. This is a like maybe 9 foot tall lady,
mm.
and on the nameplate it says Maria Martinez, Marquise, sorry,
That's
Council
alright.
of Scientific Discovery.
Oh, look at that. Breaking stereotypes. The orc is the super smart one.
Next to them is Brian Backwinger, a drow elf with long silvery hair that has the description of Council of Terrestrial Threats. Next to them is a halfling who looks kind of bored being there because they don't really do anything. But their name is Harley McDougal, Council of Agricultural Defense. Then on the far right hand side is the one you know and love, Jessica Dooley, who
Mm,
is a high elf of the Council of Extraterrestrial Threats.
mm, So they kind of like run kind of like their own departments, and I'm obviously, of course, I'm under Dooley, right?
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Um. So you said that she's gonna look to the two of you and say, "All right. So I have never seen them all in the same room before, let alone more than two of them. So just follow my lead, okay?"
Okay.
Mhm. So I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna be the first to like introduce myself. Like introduce myself and I'll say, uh, great council members. It is an honor among honors to be able to speak with you today. And she'll do like a subservient kind of like head nod.
Well, we wished it'd been on better terms,
Mm-hmm.
the Brian Backwinger says.
Mm-hmm.
But what information do you have to bring forth to the council?
Well, I have a witness. Moss, step forward. I beckon you come over.
Yeah, Mouse is gonna walk over and stand next to me, a little intimidated.
This is an associate of mine, Moss. He has had direct contact with the King in Yellow as well as Nell, and has important information regarding the relationship between these two.
There's slight murmuring amongst the council as they all pretty much pull out a notepad and some paper to write down this information.
Hmm. And she'll look to you, Moss, and she'll say, "Okay, uh, go ahead. Tell him exactly what you told me."
I'm gonna, uh, I'm gonna whisper to Igni and just be like, "They're not gonna hurt Nell, right?"
No, no. As far as I know, they shouldn't. But just go ahead. Just tell them everything you told me.
Do I believe her?
Uh, can you roll a persuasion check?
Okay. Uh. Oh, that's a natty. That's a natty 20.
Let's say you believe her.
Okay.
Super
Uh,
believes me.
hello. I'm Moss. I've had contact with the bracelet guy. Nell. He's been watching over me, and I've been praying to him. Um, and then I'm gonna point to Jessica Dooley, and I'm gonna be like, she left behind some chalk one time when she visited us. Uh, and I saw that she stepped through a door, and I wanted to try and recreate that. But whenever I touched the chalk, it turned yellow. And then I'm gonna tell them about uh, uh, essentially winding up in the Amir Kingdom and mass keeping a fucking pompous dick to me. Um, uh, and then I'll tell them about how I saw Nell hanging from a very high place via chains wrapped around his arms, and he was unconscious and did not look good at all. And then I'll also briefly mention the alive dress because I feel like that's important.
Mm-hmm. They, as you talk, no one says anything. They are listening to you. And when you get finished, like three of the council members raise their hands as if asking permission to ask questions.
Uh, yeah, I'll point at one of them at random and just be like, yes.
Uh, so your options are the smart orc lady, the bug person, or the human man.
I'll go with the smart orc lady.
She puts her head down. She's like, this may be disrespectful to ask, but could I possibly get a small sample of you to test for magical properties? Since you said when you touch the chalk, it turns yellow.
Uh, would it be helpful?
I believe it would if we can figure out how potent that magic is in you. We could try and find some sort of counteraction to it.
Then yeah, sure, I don't mind.
She will get up and pull out a very small syringe compared to her. It's normal sized. And she will very delicately uh, take a small slime sample from you.
It's fine.
To her, it's just like a normal shot, as if you're giving blood or something.
Okay. She didn't accidentally suck up any of my organs, did she? She didn't remove my heart slime or my lung slime.
No, but your leg bone has moved like a centimeter to the right.
No! Damn it. Gotta realign my skeleton.
It is the bug person and the human man.
I'll go with the bug person.
When they talk, they have mandibles on the side of their head that click together to make a clicking sound in between their words.
Aw,
Uh, they it looks like a body of a three crane, if you guys know what they are. For your
yeah,
guys' reference in the game, they are pickly, like
okay.
that type of looking person.
Hmm.
Oh.
They perk their head up and they're like, "Well, you said that the Nell and the Yellow King are sort of in a turmoil within their own body."
They don't seem to be getting along. I mean, Nell seems to kind of want to get away from him, and the King in Yellow kind of seems intent on not keeping his possessions. And he hurt him.
But that is not good. Hopefully that we can find a way to get Nell out safely.
Yes, please. I like that a lot. He means a lot to me.
Uh, John Roper, the human man, just kind of puts his hand down. He's like, I was pretty much going to ask the same question, but with a different conclusion. Just saying that we could use their turmoil to against them, since they will probably destabilized in power a bit, since one half of the power doesn't want to be used and the other half does.
Mhm.
Well, either way, we appreciate you coming in and telling us that information, and we will definitely keep this information in mind as we come up with a strategy for protection and whatever else we're doing.
Okay.
Uh, while after this, Igni steps in. Actually, council members, I have another question. I hope you don't mind.
Of course, go ahead.
When did you start putting a guard next to Felix's door?
They sort of look around at each other and like waiting for one of them to respond. And after just a minute or two of confusion amongst themselves, Jesus Christ. Sorry, someone sent me a funny picture.
Uh-huh.
Um, After a couple of minutes of discussing amongst themselves, they're like, we're unsure of what you were talking about.
What do you mean? Somebody, I talked to them. There was a agent, Officer Connors. He said that he was put in charge. He was ordered to guard his door.
I mean, we got an Officer Connors, but he's currently the dude pulls out a large leather-bound book, starts flipping through some of the pages. He's like, "Yeah, Officer Connors is currently in Sector 9, dealing with some interplanetary disputes going on out there."
So you didn't have anyone guard his door? You didn't order anybody?
I mean, no, I mean, no one knows that that man's in there.
How quickly can she get to the door if she full sprinted?
You're a monk, so you can
Yeah.
definitely get there in, I would say, 16 seconds.
How would you guys feel if I had Iggy just immediately sprint out the door?
Moss would follow you.
Victor would
All
Victor would
right.
also probably follow.
All right. Yeah, she is going to like hightail it, sprint out the door and to his Felix's door.
That man who was standing there before is no longer there.
T- Uh, is there somebody, are there cameras here?
You know that there are cameras around this area in the sense of magical crystals that record and deposit info to a centralized server.
Uh,
But there aren't any cameras inside of Felix's room or anything.
of course. Is there anyone? I'm gonna ask for somebody nearby and say, "Excuse me, did you see anyone, an officer standing guard in front of this door?"
It's a smaller owl person who is going back onto patrol, back onto the main floor.
Hmm.
Look over, it's like, yeah, thought I saw someone standing here a few minutes ago when I came back to get my clothes on.
Did you see him move? Where'd he go?
I, I'm sorry, I didn't see where he went or anything.
Oh, all right. She's gonna go away from that person and ask the next person and ask them the exact same thing.
You get very similar results of, like, they think they saw someone guarding that door, but there's only about two or three people who did see it, anyone at all.
I'm
Can I
gonna go.
knock on the door?
Oh, I'll go ahead.
I just want to knock on the door.
As you knock on the door, you hear it echo from within, a very hollow, like, knock sound. It seems pretty dead in there.
Seems
Uh,
pretty dead, as in like empty.
Yeah, or like there isn't anything for it to, like, for any sound to be reflecting off of other than the walls.
Okay, I'm gonna look to Igni. I'm just gonna say I don't think there's anybody in there.
it's not that I know who's in there. Can I go to the nearest security officer?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I mean, first of all, I imagine the council first of all, question. I imagine how do they feel about me bursting it out there and asking them if they're like them telling there's somebody guarding Felix who says the name and looks like somebody who shouldn't be even in headquarters.
Uh, So you would know that by the time you go back to the nearest officer, which is guarding the council door,
Yeah.
uh, you hear everyone inside in an uproarious, like, conversation of sorts, being like, "Yo, what's that? What should we do? What's going on? Like, what's the next steps we should be taking about this?"
Mm.
And specifically, Jessica Dooley is like putting on her jacket from her chair and leaving the room.
Mm.
You catch her leaving as you come back to the door.
Uh, I'm gonna say, uh, Mrs. Dooley.
I'm going to investigate. You said there's someone by the door, and there shouldn't really be anyone there.
Yes, I was just there, and apparently people, apparently others passed by. They saw that person, but no one knows where they went. May I come with you?
Sure, come along.
All right, I'm
Can I
going.
can
Oh, go
I
ahead.
can I knock on the door again to try and confirm whether or not there's like anything in that room?
Roll a perception when you do this knock.
Okay. It's 10.
No, there's nothing. No one or anything.
Okay. And there's no like weak points or anything. There's no like little spaces under the door, no cracks, nothing.
The tiniest of cracks at the bottom of the door. Like, it would be a very hard and kind of painful squeeze for you.
Can I try to do it still?
Yeah, you
Just to
can.
feel a little peeky in the room.
Uh, yeah. Roll for me, I guess acrobatics for getting under this door in a timely manner.
A 22.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you sort of slip under there. Like Igni turns and leaves. You knock again, then you slide under the door. And as you slide under, Jessica and Igni are coming around the corner. Boss, you step in here, and it looks like a very musty, like, library room. There are a lot of books. The walls seem to just be bookshelves. At the far end of the room, there is a rustic fireplace with a fire still going in it crackling the wood. It's kind of peaceful. And in front of the fire, there's a very nice looking chair that is facing away from the door towards the fire.
Can I stealthily peek over to see if the chair is empty?
It is empty.
Okay. So there's just absolutely nothing in this room but books, a chair, and a fireplace.
Correct.
Okay. Hmm. Can I snoop around a little bit, see what the books are about, see if there's, I don't know, a diary or something? Would Felix keep a journal?
Yeah. He's the type of guy.
Yeah, definitely.
He's the type of guy to journal.
Uh, I'll say as you snoop around a little bit, you hear uh, Jessica knock on the door, kind of urgently, and wait for a response for a minute. Does Moss respond at all?
No. I think
Huh.
Moss kind of, realizes, hey, I'm not probably not supposed to be in here.
Uh, Igni is gonna go up to the door and knock on it too, and she'll say, "Uh, Felix."
Igni, you see Jessica start digging out keys from her pocket and going through the key loop. You see one key that looks pretty old, like an old skeleton key almost.
Wait, hold on. Well, it goes, wait, hold on. I thought. Well, no. This store's been closed forever. No one can. Wait.
No one does open it. We've let him have his piece and everything, but the council has keys in worst case scenarios.
You you can open it.
Say that again?
You say you. She'll say you can open it.
Yeah, I'm unlocking it. Just need to make sure this is the right key and everything.
Okay. She is like very nervous.
Moss, you hear key go into the lock, twist it around a little bit. You see, Igni, that the lock doesn't actually click when she turns it. And she just opens the door and she's like, "Huh, it's weird."
What's weird?
So it wasn't locked.
Yeah, no, it wasn't locked.
Bruh.
Wait, hold on. I feel like Igni has tried to open it and it hasn't
Tried to
opened it.
open it before, but not today.
Oh my god. Okay, she's gonna barge in. And
Moss, are you hiding or anything, or are you just kind of standing?
Uh, I was probably just kind of looking at the bookshelf, trying to find whatever he can.
I imagine if she'll see you, like she won't register, she'll register for a second, but immediately she's more concerned about where the hell is Felix. So she's gonna look everywhere. Holy, can I roll something? Or like,
Yeah, you can.
okay, can I roll like, I guess, either, I guess my perception investigation are the same. Anyway, I would like to find out if there has been signs of somebody occupying the space for a while.
Yeah, you can do an investigation check.
All right.
My helper.
That's a
Can help.
that's a 13 either way.
Do you want to roll your own, Moss?
Yeah, sure. Not four.
All right, so Igni,
Okay.
you definitely notice the imprint of where Felix was. It looks like he hadn't gotten up in about 2 years.
Shit.
Now there's no Felix there.
Uh, Miss Miss Julie. Um, I don't I don't want to tell you what you should do, but I feel like we have an intruder.
Jessica like looks around the room for a minute, takes a deep breath, and then runs out of the room.
Oh,
All right. I think I feel like Igni probably, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go after her. Fuck it.
She is going back to the council room.
Oh, like the council room? Okay. Well, I'm still gonna follow her anyway.
Hmm.
Magic.
So she goes back and she's like, "He's gone." Everyone's like, "What? What's? Oh God! What? How? What do we do? This is unprecedented."
Uh, I don't, council members, I don't presume to, know, to tell you what to do, but are you all able to temporarily pause all teleportations coming in and out of the headquarters? I believe we have an intruder.
Uh, they all look towards each other, uh, and they all hold up a number between 1 and 6. Then they all nod to each other and just sort of run off in different directions.
Holy shit, man. What, what's going on, Miss Dooley?
We are all going to stop teleportation, find any odd intruders or anything. Uh, and we're just pretty much locking down everything, figuring out what happened, what did happen, and how. Like we're trying to find Felix as well.
Okay. Okay. What can I do?
If you want to stay in the study room, Felix's study room, you and maybe look around. Maybe there's something in there that can help.
On it. On it. And she is gonna sprint back over there. Motherfucker, he gets fucking Connors. He kidnapped my boy. Oh my god.
Connor, the fuck you doing?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm
Far
gonna kill him.
more.
Like, well, I will say I am very glad I brought that up to the council. Very glad. Um,
Yeah.
okay. Um, so yeah, she's gonna Victor Moss, she is like deeply concerned, and after a bit she'll go, "Wait, Moss, how'd you get in there?"
There was a crack in the door and I squeezed through.
You know, I never thought to ask you that. That would have been very
She was
helpful.
worried. I wanted to help.
No, I meant as in I probably could have asked you that the first time we got here. That might have helped.
So
Huh.
maybe.
Maybe. So, all right, she's gonna go back to the study, and is there any natural lighting, like any lighting in there, like a fireplace or torches?
There is a light switch you can turn on,
Gotcha. Is
and it
does
will reveal, or it'll turn on what looks like a very fancy chandelier.
mm. All right, she'll turn it on, and I guess probably look around.
Yeah. You looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking to see. I'm gonna first, well, since like nobody's been in this room for 2 years, I want to look if there's anything. Uh, I want to see if Felix is, which I think Felix is the type of guy to keep like a journal or something. I want to look for anything kind of like that, as well as to see if there's been a sign of a struggle or just anything that seems like out of place.
Mhm. Alrighty. Uh, Roll for me an investigation check
Okay,
with advantage. With advantage.
it's a 16.
Alrighty. I
Hmm.
accidentally closed myself out of roll 20.
No, man,
Okay.
Adria's
But
visiting his mom with her mom while all this shit is happening.
which we'll get to
Can
here in a minute, I swear.
Hmm.
can can Moss walk around and like touch things and taste the surfaces to see if he can like maybe taste remnants of blood or something if there was a struggle?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Like
So you
what?
can
Okay.
do an investigation check for that.
Okay. Moss becomes a vampire.
Whenever you get that roll, tell me what it is.
An 11.
Ready? So, Igni, as you look around, you notice a few books are particularly cleaned. Like some of
Hmm.
Felix's favorite books to read are, while some of the others are more dusty.
Hmm.
Uh, that's really all you notice. You don't see a journal anywhere or anything.
Hmm.
Moss,
Mm.
you run your fingers amongst some of the books, and you're tasting a lot of it tastes like dust, leather, and dust, not dust because that one was cleaned, dust. However, As you're going along, tasting the backs of each of these books, you noticed one, which is a weird combination of like sweat and stuff and dust. It tastes like artificial dust.
Oh.
I'm gonna grab that one.
As you grab that one, you notice it seems to be stuck to the bookshelf itself. It does come out just a little bit. And Igni, boy howdy, you did not know this would happen. The bookshelf goes back into the wall and scooches outwards, or not scooches, but like goes into the wall to reveal a secret room. Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Tasting things worked.
All right.
Surprisingly, the more viable option of all of them
All right. All right. What's the secret room like? Is there lead to a hallway or is it just one room?
is a singular room that looks like it has a very nice desk for writing letters and uh, a bed. It looks like one of those medieval style beds where there's columns on each of the sides and drapes on everything.
Uh-huh. Hmm. Anything else?
Not that you can tell. The bed is obscured from sight due to those the curtains.
Okay. Um, she is going to kind of slowly walk up and kind of move the curtains away.
All right, let me roll something real quick.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God.
We'll
They had
never
to leave to
know.
do it. What the fuck did she...
Genuinely a little shocked that tasting random things worked.
Right?
With the way Oscar responded, I thought, okay, that was a stupid idea. Nothing's gonna come of this. I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
get the same thing. When in doubt, taste everything, I guess.
When in doubt, uh, ask Moss to taste everything, I guess.
What the
Also,
f...
I hate and love that it's now been established that Moss tastes things just by having them contact his body. That means that every time he walks, he tastes the floor.
You're right. I'm also concerned what's happening with Felix right now. He fucking
I'm
kidnapped
very
Felix.
concerned.
Okay, hello Oscar, welcome back.
Sorry, I seem to have disconnected as soon as I switched over to the roll 20.
No, it's alright.
Oof.
Igni,
Yeah.
you know that Felix wouldn't intentionally hurt you, right?
Oh no, what are you doing?
So, as you open up that curtain, you immediately feel a very sharp stabbing force into your right shoulder. Please take from me 13 damage
Ow.
Oh?
Ooh.
as you see Felix himself with a big old sword had lunged at whoever opened up the curtain. And
Uh,
as soon as they realize it's you, they will get off. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, whoa, what are you doing in here? What?"
as Felix in front of me?
Yeah, it's Felix.
How does he look? What's he look like?
A little freaked out. His hair's a little rattled. He's, you know,
Himself.
yeah.
She, taken aback by the stab, she kind of just like almost can't believe that what she's seeing in front of her, and she kind of just starts speaking, and she goes, I, I don't what and just has her mouth ajar. She's just staring at Felix.
Here, hang on. He goes over to the writing desk, opens up some uh, cupboards at the top, pulls down a very exquisite looking bottle of red liquid,
Uh,
and he hands it to you, Ignis. And he's like, "Here, drink this. This'll help with that stab. That I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you, and I heard an intruder, so I just wanted to stay in here. And if someone was going to open it, I was just going to lunge and try and hurt them."
she'll drink it.
Cool. It is a uh, good healing potion.
Mm. Huh.
You heal that much plus 6, so you're back to
Wow.
full HP.
Yay.
Congratulations.
She looks back at him and she'll say, "Where have you been?"
He looks like like starts his word and stops with a disappointed sigh. He's like, uh, I've been in here, in the rooms.
Why? You you left. You just out of nowhere. You didn't even say bye to me. You didn't say goodbye to me. Anybody. What are you
He
doing here?
looks down disappointedly. Like, it deals with a lot of internal politics stuff here. I'm I'm sorry that I just left, but can't I can't explain at this time.
Why?
He he tries to look you in the eye and then just like looks at you in the eye for a second before looking back down. And he thinks for a minute, very visibly thinking, trying to figure out a response before a, like inhaling sharply and saying, there there's been a lot of internal politics here, and I'm not allowed to say for reasons of both political and magical reasons. I can give you something.
Good question. Is he still wearing the bracelet?
He is still wearing the bracelet.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, he will walk over to a closet or a wardrobe, and behind all of his suits and stuff, pulls out a very old, worn down wooden baseball bat.
Oh no. I,
And he
I know
just
who
hands you the baseball bat.
I know who that baseball bat belongs to.
Aw.
Does Igni know or know as well or
Igni, how long has Igni been alive?
5 years?
You would know who it belongs to, but you also know that the person who this belongs to is considered a traitor to Argus,
Mm.
and like is on the most wanted list.
She'll hold the bat and she'll go. She'll like look at it for a bit and look at him again. And look at Felix and ask, "What about him?"
There, There's more sides to every situation than you've seen. I'm I wish I could say more than that, but I don't think I can without suffering the consequences of magical contracts and stuff.
I don't. Who did you? What, with the council? I mean, you run the council, don't you? You used to.
I've also been gone for 2 years. Whenever events happened, I had to sign a contract to make sure that things stay confidential, and in this case, it has to be confidential, or else bad things happen.
Okay. Well, Felix, I'm sorry. There's a lot of bad shit happening right now. There's a lot of horrible things just happened in the last 12 hours. You know
I
Sebastian?
I heard, yeah, heard about what happened.
You, all right.
As he looks down at the ground again, visibly pretty upset.
Well, we need you. We need you now more than we ever needed you.
He starts his words again before closing his mouth, and just says, I wish I could help."
You, you're just gonna sit in this room then? Well, while that monster in yellow just terrorizes people. I mean, he he's hurting now. But that's what he's
He
doing.
he looks up in sort of shock because he didn't know that part.
Mm. Yes.
As he
See him,
takes,
Moss. Well, he prays to Nell, and apparently the Maskey is torturing him.
"Mm, I wish, I really do wish I could help my old friend, but I am incapable of doing that. But
Capable? What do you
maybe
mean? You 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 helped kill Cthulhu. You helped you helped beat a bunch of other Eldritch gods. You're you. And you're telling me you can't step out of this room and help us?
I am incapable of doing that." He points to the bracelet on his wrist. He's like, "I am bound to Nell and, unfortunately, the King in Yellow's power as much as you are. They know my actions and my steps and my thoughts. I cannot allow for the damage that would come from me helping. However, I will say maybe the gift I gave you could be of assistance."
Oh. Should like go through the bat again.
At the bottom, there is, like the bottom of the bat, there's the initials of G.
Mm. Is this is this the bat?
One of many.
And you sure he won't view this as you helping me?
No, I gave you a baseball bat.
Do you know where I put do you know where Grim is? Do I have an idea?
Felix thinks for a minute before shaking his head. Like, no, I I don't, unfortunately. But I do do know where friend of ours ran off to after everything happened. He'll turn to the letter writing desk again, pull out a piece of paper, and write down a address on it. And he'll hand it back to you. He says, "Well, this isn't who you're wanting, and who would necessarily lead you to the right person. It is a lead worth investigating."
Mm, did he like write like an address on the envelope and a name?
He does, yeah.
What's the name?
Uh, doesn't have a name of who it is, but it says that it is in Branson, Missouri.
Okay. She's gonna put that in his pocket and put it in her pocket, and she'll look at the bat again and she'll say, you want me to keep this, or do you want it
It's
back?"
a gift.
Oh, are you gonna lock yourself up again?
I have no other choice.
What if I want? I means I can't come see you.
It would be the best to not.
Well, I gotta tell you something. I don't know how. I don't know if I'm able to. I'm gonna kill him. That yellow guy. I'm gonna find a way to break whatever hold he has on you and everyone else who he has a bracelet on. I have to. For you, for Moss, for everybody. It's
He
it.
smiles and he puts his hand on your shoulder and like looks up to your eyes because you're a little taller than him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's just gonna say, "I hope you'll be safe on your adventures, and if you need any other help, feel free to write the agency. And there may be some other friends that I could get you in contact with who are probably still kicking about."
Mm. I'm gonna point. I'm gonna point. I'm gonna put a finger on his chest. I'm gonna say, "You owe me an explanation when this is over."
Smirks. He's like, "Yeah, I'll sit you down and run you through the whole process."
Okay. One more thing. I'm I'm incredibly angry with you, and she's gonna hug him. A big
He'll
old
hug
tight
you
hug.
back. Boss, you have been standing behind Felix and just kind of
Yeah.
awkwardly standing there.
Yeah, Mawson's just awkwardly standing, just
Mm.
watching this whole thing go down.
Hmm.
Family drama.
Speaking of family drama, Andrea,
Mother.
You, you always, man, you always seem to miss the crazy shit.
yeah, Andrea,
Yeah,
after
another guy's
staring
head exploded.
That's true.
after staring at that fucking dress for 30 minutes, you're like, all right,
Mm.
I think I can go now.
Yeah, I just gave it a few minutes. I didn't know if it was gonna weeping angel suffocate me.
All right,
I put it near the teleporter room because I was near it because I saw the dress fall.
right,
And then I head over to mom's.
righty.
Well, mom's apartment.
Right. It's a it's surprisingly an apartment sort of near downtown. It's about a 4 or 5 minute drive.
Yep.
But by the time you get there, you head up to where your mom's apartment is. She lives on like not the top floor, but like 3 floors down.
Yep.
Uh,
I go and see the mother.
are you knocking on the door?
Yep.
As soon as you start knocking on the door, you see the door swing wide open, and your mother, who is a bit taller than you, she's like 7 foot.
Yeah. She's the only one who doesn't make me feel incredibly short.
Exactly. She hugs you very tightly.
Hey, mom.
Oh, my little wood sprite, how are you doing?
You have a voice. Yes. Sorry. How- How's it going, mom? Been a while.
It has. Please come in, come in.
Uh, yeah, and Andra gets herself in.
Carmen is chilling on the couch.
I'm trying to remember, do we have any other family? We do, but they're out somewhere.
Yeah, you do have other family. They are just in the tribe or in Germany.
Well, no, we also have a brother who's out doing other work, if I'm not mistaken. I think we had a, I
Oh
think,
yeah, I forgot
er,
about them.
yeah. It's the other brother. We don't talk about him much because he's
Yeah,
just off, like way off.
yeah, I remember him.
Because I was like, do we have that? And I was like, no, because Carmener had that. Yada
Yeah,
yada yada. Recycled character. Yeah.
right.
Uh, but yeah, she like goes in there. I imagine there's plants everywhere. Am I
Oh
correct?
yeah, you look around. There are plants on every conceivable wall.
I imagine there was like no name on these plants. My mother just knows
Yeah.
that plant is that. How old is
Uh,
she? She's like 100 something.
your mom is I
I want to say,
think she's 125.
yeah. She's old
Yeah.
compared
In
to me.
addition, you would know she can cast a little bit of magic,
Yep.
especially one called Speak with Plants.
She's a druid.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's straight druid. Well, also she just automatically has beast and leaf.
Yeah, but she can communicate with the plant and communicate back. Or like
How's it
have the
going?
plants communicate back, I mean.
Yeah, after looking at all of the plants, so
Uh,
many plants, just
she,
all of the plants,
she gives you a guided tour of all the plants in the apartment.
all the
This
new
one's
ones.
name is Chariot. They enjoy water and eggshells. And once they get through the apartment, she's like, "Do you want to go up to the roof? I have uh, some garden up there as well."
Andre's just like, yes, mom, I would love to go to the roof and see
Uh,
all the
once
plants.
once you go up to the roof, you can tell the entire roof is now a garden. You know those like rose archways that people make?
Yeah,
One of those is like a long tunnel of those is connecting the parts of the garden.
and mom knows all of them by name.
Yeah,
Oh, I love Andre's mom. 10 out of 10, best mom. Uh, and yeah, Andrea just kind of listens to her mom rant about plants for a while,
yeah.
bringing back old memories of countless plants.
She will probably like while they're up there show you where the marijuana plants are because she grows them outside.
I also imagine she talks with those.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's like
She
good strains.
she looks at those plants and you can tell she's talking with them because she's muttering under her breath in a very windy tone.
Yeah.
Um, and after a few minutes, she kicks off some of those. She's like, I was gonna do the spiritual ritual of connecting with our past ancestors and stuff. If you want to join us,
Uh, Andre's like, this is my drop's going to affect this because she only took a few last night. She's
hmm
like, let me. Mom does not know. I'm just going to say this now. Mom does not know the cough medicine. Let's say
yeah,
that.
no,
Let's just say that
yeah,
because that it'd be very disappointing to tell your mother you're addicted to cough syrup.
right,
Uh, you know what? Yeah, Mom, that sounds like fun. You and Carmen are.
yeah. We're gonna go and do that, but yeah,
Oh, that's you doing that later, or
we're gonna do that here pretty soon.
I guess I'll join you for that, Mom. So how's it been going? Besides the plants.
It's been going all right. We had cousin Terry who's in town. Uh, sort of a
Cousin
small halfling man.
cousin Terry. Who's
He's related
cousin?
to your dad because he's your dad's godfather's brother's son.
Why do you keep track of that?
Your
That's a
father sure
real
won't.
it's a real loose connection.
I mean, he's family nonetheless.
True enough, true enough. So he's in town?
He was in town, but then he was heading up towards Branson, and uh, we gave him the letters to go along his way because he said he was going to stop by your town.
Oh, that's why those delivered so fast. That makes sense. I was like, that isn't postage. That was faster.
Yeah. Uh, I got a letter from Dad, from your father a few days ago. If you want to take a read at it.
There's another.
Andra just takes a very deep, like, inner sigh. She's like,
Mm,
do I want to read this? This will be very depressing.
mm.
uh, I might read that before I leave.
All right.
Um, how's Carmener doing?
Doing pretty good. He's adjusting, trying to find jobs again.
Yeah, that last job was a little weird.
I heard something about contracts and hags and Feywild.
Uh, Andra just says like shit under her breath because Carpenter wasn't supposed to tell mom about that. Told you about that. That's
You know what
not
I get on them. You can't say no to me. Neither can you. You're not allowed.
true. We're not allowed to say lies. Yeah, it wasn't a good situation. He got out of it pretty fast. He didn't even
Uh,
have to give the hag the bad book.
all that matters is that you guys are out safe.
More or less. You think he'd be better about that sort of thing? Judging by what all you told us when we were young.
Uh, tell him, tell him legends of our ancestors and such is a little different than real world experience.
I think it was something like our handshake or something stupid like that. Just
Yeah,
Feywild crap.
yeah, they can make a pact of anything. If you like, just you
Absolutely.
saying your name, just you taking a step onto a carpet, it's insane the things they can do.
One of my friends just pissed off of Feywild creatures.
Ugh, what happened to them?
They stepped through the doorway. I think that's what it was. You know, crap like that. They can't walk on ground anymore. They need to walk on cherry wood. So that's interesting.
Fun.
I think their feet were backwards for a bit.
Yikes.
Yeah, it wasn't a good time.
Well, All in all, at least it sounds like that they came out unscathed compared to,
No,
some of
yeah,
the things.
yeah, they're not. Well, they don't have their identity right now, but that's the least of their concern.
Well, honestly, that might be for a good thing.
Yeah. And she just kind of looks around at all of the plants.
Yeah,
There's so many plants.
an absurd amount of plants, really.
I just like to imagine that there's probably a shambling mound in there somewhere, like a real small one,
Maybe
like going around.
a living bush.
Yeah, something like that. A real
Yeah.
small living bush somewhere. You just randomly see it appear. It was a legend between me and my brother. The living bush. If you could spot it, good luck.
How long are you intending to stay at your mom's house?
I guess I do the ritual with mom and then I start heading back. Really
Yeah,
hot.
so yeah, for everyone's reference, this ritual is essentially they will take out a very fancy and ornate smoking pipe, and instead of tobacco at the end, they fill it with marijuana.
Mm,
Oh,
lovely.
Jesus. Ah,
And yeah, Andrea, you know that your mom grows,
some heavy stuff.
yeah, some top-notch quality.
Yeah, it's a druid growing weed. You think it's gonna be bad?
Is strong. Even you know to not do too much.
Yeah, I do a very faint taken in when
Mm,
it's my turn. Because it would be, yeah, it would be passing it around if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, it is. It's between Carmen or you, and then your mom would go last, and your mom goes ham.
Yeah, mom has just the highest tolerance, so it just takes so much.
Beyond that, she's also getting fucking insane.
Yeah, she's Jesus mother. You gotta double check. Never eat anything on the counter. It's not a good idea.
Don't invite Moss over, he will.
Oh, Moss, if you eat anything on the counter, you'll be high for like a couple
Moss will
days.
eat anything off of counters, floors, tables, chairs, it doesn't matter.
We need to invite Moss over here so we can see how high we can get Moss. How much does it take to make a slime hallucinate?
With marijuana, none. Or infinite, I guess.
None or infinite? Both.
Yeah.
Oh, right. They don't hit it right. You don't get to experience the glorious effects of the Mary Jane.
Also, it doesn't make you hallucinate.
I thought if it gets to high enough dosage, there's like a slight chance.
It's like you can
Like
see
it
like stuff
really.
move, but it's not to the effect you're thinking.
No, well, I didn't like imagine it was super hard.
Yeah.
I just knew that like high dosage can like screw with vision a bit.
Cough drops, on the other hand.
Ha, cough drops. You no one would be doing those behind their mother's back. Mother raised me to be such a good stoner. Look how I turned out.
But with that, your mom's sitting cross-legged on the floor, like holding a potted plant that looks like a tree sprout. She's just kind of holding it and talking to planting it with it.
So fun. Ah,
You know that this is pretty much the ritual of her talking to this uh, tree stump.
while you're just sitting there pretty high.
Hmm.
We're hotboxing this apartment.
Pretty much. How long are you gonna stay in the hotbox department before heading
Uh,
back to the area?
I'd give it an hour or so, and then I start saying my goodbyes.
All right. As you say your goodbyes, your mom will hug you again and say, "You should come back real soon." And if you have any friends who you'd want to invite over, they're always welcome.
I will, Mom.
You want to
Uh,
bring some food for the road?
no, I'm good right now, Mom. I'll probably be back in a couple of days or so.
Okay, well, be safe.
I will.
Gives you another hug before you leaves.
And yeah, Andra isn't even gonna look at the father letter. No, not while you're, no.
All right.
She's just gonna start heading out. She like gets her car keys and is like, I shouldn't drive like this. She starts walking back.
Yeah, it's a 10-minute walk.
No, I'm too relaxed to drive like this.
Do
She
also
starts
know there's like
walking
no
through.
one on the road.
Screw it. And she gets in the car, drives back very
Roll,
safely.
Irrational
roll
radio does not condone this behavior.
yeah,
Not good behavior.
Never do
No.
do
that,
not
please.
indulge in drugs and operate heavy machinery such as vehicles or other things.
Andra is going like so many miles below the speed limit.
Roll a land vehicles check.
There's like a
Oh,
guy in the back, like, come on, come on.
oh, I like hit a trash can or something.
No, you get there pretty safely because you are going like 10 miles an hour.
There's like a guy cussing off behind me as I'm slowly heading towards place.
But you make it back and you go into the area to go back to Argus for a little bit or for a second or two.
Yeah.
You guys uh, are have met with Felix, and you guys have basically been told while Felix can't help you, there may be someone who can.
Yeah, and I got a bat.
You got a cool baseball bat, which I'll put the stats in for later.
I was going to say is like I'm hoping is like a situation where it's like I don't know, a lot most of the magic has dissipated over time because I remember how fucking insane the his baseball bats were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not like
Sure.
Bosper would give you a very dangerous object of magical power.
ever.
Oscar would.
Osprey has.
Uh, yeah,
What?
Osper has.
Osprey
What?
does.
No.
Osprey. Osprey
Are you telling me
likey.
the SCP might be dangerous?
I'm telling you, your bracelets might be dangerous.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I tried taking it off first thing, but no.
Well, I mean,
Uh, so what are you guys doing after uh, being told by Felix the information?
um, she's gonna be hugging him for a bit, and I imagine Igni will probably head out the door. Is he gonna lock it himself? I'm guessing.
Well, yeah.
Uh, she is going to look at Moss and kind of walk out the door, and she's gonna give Felix one last look before he closes it, and just kind of like smile, like a little soft little smile.
Mm,
Before we leave, can I pray that Felix finds peace?
can roll a religion.
Yay.
They're real good.
Prayers to the torture god.
In 18.
Pretty good.
You feel as if that not only will Felix be watched over, they have been being watched over and are a personal friend, a close friend to your guardian angel.
That's really fucking cute.
Yeah.
And after all, he is one of the Knights of Nell.
Mm.
Yeah.
But with that, what are you guys doing? Are you guys going to go back to the warehouse, try and figure out what more to do?
Uh, well, at first, when he closes the door, she is gonna kind of like you get like a big empty kind of sigh from her, and she'll I imagine because Victor's still here, I imagine unless you went somewhere, buddy.
Nah, I've
Hello.
just been awkwardly standing here.
Let's say he he found me, you know, when I first came into this world. So yeah, I owe him a lot, to say the least. But anyway, he gave me an address to somebody that can help. So I think we should do that. What do you guys think?
I'll
Sounds
follow you.
like a plan.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't. Unfortunately, I don't think we're able to leave. Just yeah, but at least we established that Felix is still there.
As you say that, Jessica Dooley rounds the corner and she's like, "What'd you say?
What?
Say? Did you say Felix is still here?"
Yes, he is.
All right. You know that for certain?
Yep.
What?
I saw him.
Points. She points to your right shoulder and she's like, "What? Why do you have a slash on your shoulder there?"
He did that to me by accident. It's okay. He healed
Well,
me back up afterwards.
guess that's proof enough.
Hmm. Yeah.
She'll hold up a crystal that's around her neck and tap it 3 times. And you see a lot of people like around Argus like visibly calm down a bit.
Hmm. And yeah, I am definitely holding the baseball bat in my hand. Uh, did you end up catching any intruder yet?
We hadn't caught any intruder, but we went through the files and didn't see anything off or odd or anything.
He was definitely there. I saw him. I spoke to him.
We're going to review the camera footage and everything and uh, keep an eye on everything, but I think it's to a safe point where we know that Felix is safe, that we can open up teleportation back
Uh,
in and out again.
mm, noted. Oh, he gave me an address to speak to somebody about what's going on, about who might be able to help us with the King in Yellow.
She looks at you and she's like, I don't think I want to look at that address just in case it makes the situation worse.
Right. I suppose, ma'am, um, if you don't have any specific orders for me, I think I know what I have to do.
She nods and she'll just say, I trust that Felix knew you well enough and knows you well enough to be able to say that you can reasonably go and do your own mission.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Is there anything else you need me to do before I leave?
I don't think so, but stay safe out there and keep us updated on what happens.
Of course. While she leaves, I'm gonna take a closer look at this bat I got.
Alrighty. What are you trying to look for?
I guess she's gonna give it like little bit of a nice swing and kind of like get a feel for its condition and all that stuff.
Roll a Arcana and an investigation check as you do that.
Oh God, I get to use big brain. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Arcana, that's a 13, not bad. Investigation too. Oh, that's 21.
Be right back.
Okay.
As you give it a pretty nice test swing, you notice at the very top of the baseball bat, there is the very slightest piece of wood that's sticking out.
Oh, that piece of wood.
Upon
Okay.
further investigation, you see that inside this baseball bat, melded into the wood, is a seems to be a yellow piece of plasticky rubber
Oh,
that would definitely be a bracelet of the Friends of Now.
this baseball bat has a bracelet on it.
Has a bracelet in it, and it looks like the bracelet is broken.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Does Grim break his bracelet? Holy shit.
Push it.
Oh my God. I would like to look. Can I like reach a hand in and get and pick up the bracelet?
Yeah, you can pull the bracelet out through maneuvering. It
Uh,
is definitely it's a special Friends of Now bracelet. Instead of FOK, it says KOK, Knights of Now.
oh yeah, this is definitely Grim's. Oh shit. He broke the bracelet off. Oh, man, this is the lore episode, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else in between.
Doesn't that normally kill people?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's, as far as we know, he's still out there.
No, apparently he might be dead.
Well, I'll say with that incredible discovery that someone took the bracelet off
Oh my God,
and might be alive.
oh my
Uh,
God, don't do
Once
it.
again, it is a sort of cliffhanger. I,
Oh my God.
You
Oh my God, I
session.
hate you
crap.
so much.
I
You
know.
asshole.
I am
Two
terrible.
sessions in a row?
2 sessions in a row.
Two in a row? I can't, my heart can't
To be
handle this.
fair,
2 in a row.
this one is leaving off on a hopeful note rather than a depressing note.
Right?
Well, that's
Yeah,
good
because I
news.
mean, if somebody can break their bracelet and live, that gives all of you hope.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. It's almost like it affects everyone besides you.
Well, yeah, because I don't have a fucking bracelet. I don't want to tell you.
Well, yeah, but you got government agency bullshit.
I will say this or ask this question to the party. After you guys get out of Argus, are you guys gonna go check out the cult shit or try and follow up on this letter lead?
That's a
Uh,
good question.
Igni wants to follow the literally, but like, what do you guys think?
Um, Andra would like to deal with the cult because it is threatening and stalking one of their friends.
I mean,
True.
so is
And
the king in
Andra
yellow.
deal with it. Yeah, but
We've
this
got
is
multiple
like
issues.
there's a
Yeah,
lot of
we have
issues
multiple issues
and
right
We
now.
got a
all of
lot of
them are
problems.
threatening. I just love the thought that you guys are about to walk in and Andra's gonna be fucking baked.
Yeah,
You're not even
Uh,
gonna know.
I know she's gonna be hong swambled, as you could
mm.
say.
Yeah, you're gonna go and Andra's just eating potato chips.
Just vibing.
Yeah,
Mm.
Andra's vibing.
Um, okay. What about you? You two. You two
What
being,
about you, Moss and
yeah,
Victor?
Vicky.
Victor, it's most pressing to you.
Yeah, since the called after you.
Yeah.
The cult is after me.
It's up to you mainly.
Well, now they don't know where you are anymore because they don't have the amulet to track you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I see someone, I'll shoot them, even if they're not cult members.
Hmm.
And you're staying in a treehouse in the woods that nobody really knows about.
Yeah.
So at least at the moment you're hopefully safe,
Yeah.
as long as you don't make any more deals with any other random people again.
My bad, guys.
Yeah. Well, don't blame it. Don't apologize. Just apologize to your
Don't
feet.
go into the forest at night.
Yeah.
Don't mine at night.
Yeah.
Don't mine at night. I know you're looking at that cave. We can't. It's copyright.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Go ahead.
final decisions of polls around cult shit or address in Branson, Missouri.
I
I s-
mean, we might want to deal with the
I
bullshit because it's closer instead of going all the way over there.
There's that. There is that.
I say cult because like we're kind of by it, and maybe we'll get clues that lead us elsewhere. But like, if we go to like Missouri first, then we're all the way in Missouri, and then we have to get all the way back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, cult stuff
True.
is closer.
I say that we do that next time, and then we like go to Missouri and do some
Yeah.
crap.
Uh, I'm not opposed to it. Ariel, what do you think?
That sound fair with everyone?
Oscar essentially just asked, "Do you guys want to do side quest stuff or main story stuff?" And I rarely ever do main story stuff. I hardcore side quest.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
well,
let's do
well,
every
well,
single side quest before we
man.
do any main quest. That sounds fair. Let's do it.
All right. Well, democracy wins.
All right. So I think you voted 50-50.
No,
Uh,
everyone.
did we vote
I mean,
50-50?
I mean,
Quinn and
wait,
Branson said cult stuff, and Aiden and Pratt said main story stuff.
no, I'm pretty sure Brett said
No, I
side
think
quest.
it's
No, I said side quest.
okay. And then
My
and then
bad.
Quinn
Sorry.
and then what does Quinn want to do?
And
I was
then,
saying cult stuff is closer, so
All
probably
right.
Cult
that
stuff it
instead.
is.
All
Next
right.
time on Dusty Death, expect a cult.
Yay.
and
What?
then like
Expect bad
whatever we're
decisions.
doing to fight the cult that's watching Quinn.
All
All
right.
right. Well, I mean, I guess I can, be placed to dressed up my baseball bat.
Indeed, and I will make sure I get that statted up.
Oh
Yeah.
But
God,
in the
what's that?
meantime, thank you everyone who's watched this and is hearing this come out of my mouth.
You're welcome.
Ugh. What's coming out of your mouth?
Words, and it's
It's the
very
dress.
deadly, unfortunately.
It's the dress. The
Very
dress.
deadly
But
for
He
us.
ate the dress, and now it's coming back up.
but but yeah, thank y'all for watching. If you're interested, click that subscribe button and check out our other videos if this is the first one you watched. And yeah, all right, say goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna end the recording here.
Bye
Goodbye,
bye.
everyone.
All right, bye,
Adios.
bye, bye.